Yeah! Hello! Hello! Salutations! Hear ye! Hear ye! Hi. You like my bling bling? You like my bling bling? I like my bling bling. Y'all jealous of my drip? Yep. I am got it on sale. Beautiful cheetah fur coat. It's not real. That would be terrible. It was the damnedest thing. I was contemplating getting a real one, and then I was in this cheetah den where I assume cheetahs live, and I'm like, hey, I would like to make a coat of you, but it's controversial. And the cheetahs luckily spoke English, and they said, I've encountered this issue before. And so we went on a magical adventure to the States, and we hunted down a furry, and we skinned him, and yeah, this is locally sourced, you know, it's very homegrown. What? Man-made. Nothing fake about it. Dude, I don't want to harm the animals. I thought you'd be proud of me. What? Some people care more about their dogs than their neighbors. Don't lie. I'm kidding. I wouldn't murder. God. Some of my good friends are furries. I'm proud of you, Mel. For murder? Uh-oh. Just a little bit of murder. Just a little bit. You know, it's getting cold out, so, you know, desperate times come for desperate motives. You murder often. What are you talking about? I am the least murdersome. I'm pleasant and kindly, and all I have is love in my heart. Because love is a mini splendored thing. All you need is love. Love is all you need. I'll take the blood. It didn't come with blood. Thank you, Merkin, for 22 months. Oh my god, nice drip, Mel. Iron Mouse cool, bro. Aww. Thank you. I hoped you'd like it. And thank you, Issa Mudison, for a year. And Mike Dave for 14 months, which is more than a year. And Skyor for 18 months. Oh my goodness. Executor for 22 months. God, you're from the beginning. Phil C12 for 21 months. Mikulex for 22 months. And Mikulex is a mod, of course, and for a modly decree, Mikulex replied, come. Thank you. Thank you. Do you write wedding vows? Because there's something about, there's a poetry to your language. Oh! One sec. Oh my god. Acel, thank you for 20 months, as well as Remix for 22 months. Now, I gotta thank Sonic for 22 months of Tier 3. The road is starting. Year 3 is fast approaching. It's gonna get real exciting to see the leg of your journey. Don't look at my legs. They're, very intimate. I only show them when I'm hitchhiking across Europe. But yeah, Tier 3 for 22 months. That's a bold choice to support me for that long because I'm an absolute lunatic. Perhaps it is charitable. You're being my supporter out of pity, which is also fine. True. Ah, you wound me, sir. Stockholm Syndrome. Dude, I hear Stockholm is beautiful this time of year. At least you're honest. Chat and sweat with Mel. Oh no, I need to change my blurg. I'm not sweating. Well, I mean, it's very hot in this coat, but I'm not sweating in an exercise way. My legs feel like driftwood. You could upcycle the hell out of a beautiful table and sell it on Etsy. That's how dead my legs feel from all the leg lifts I did yesterday. Hi, Millie. Ready for tomorrow? We have so many collabs this week. I went on like a collab hiatus for a long time. I was overwhelmed. And now we're doing all the collabs this week. I get to go to Taka's bar for the first time. I'm doing a big fun event with all my Nordic friends. I have one other thing. We did seducing with Lumi the other day. And sorry, I'm all over the place, and I'll tell you why. I got my claws on some Boss coffee. And not only that, but it's freaking rainbow. It was by complete random happenstance, crazy random happenstance. I don't know if you guys put the energy out into the universe, or if like the gods look down and they're like, man, those people are ruthless, teasing that poor little cartoon freak. It was there. I saw one shining in the moonlight. It was right there. I was wandering about the internet. Just one. Just right there, a shimmering unicorn. And I rushed to it, and I yelled loudly, "Ha ha!" Like a crazy person. But I was laughing at all the people who bullied me. This is your guys' fault. You put it into the universe. And it what? Oh my god, I enjoyed it so much my arms came up like a bird taking flight. Oh, I feel revitalized. I feel gratuitous. Gratitude-y. I feel gratitude-y. Melbourne. This is unacceptable. I don't care, because I'm really, really happy. And I'm having a good day. And I'm scared because I'm waiting for the fates to shit on me. But so far, this is a good day. I had to kill a bug, that was bad. But the rest of it was really, really good. I learned so much. It also was a learning day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Glad to see you're able to get some. It's better than I expected it would be. It's just so nice. It's just so nice. I'm okay. Had to kill a bug and skin a furry. Yeah. Pig, thank you. Thank you for 7 subs to the community. Thank you. And NS Nightingale for 5 subs to the community. Thank you. And do not forget. Oh yeah, we're also doing a sponsor this week. Oh my god, never mind. Wait, no, we're also doing a different one. We'll be doing a different one, and that one will be here. And it'll be a lot of fun, and I'm not gonna tell you yet. I'm gonna test the game out first to see the mechanics, and if I can actually move in it, then I'll do it. And if I can't, then I will not do the sponsorship, because I don't want you guys to see me be like, how do I read the hood? How do I jump for 3 hours? Nah, I will not put you through that. I'm Big Pimpin'. Yeah? When did Mel discover Dret? Gumroad. Well, Phantasma, thank you for tier 3 for 22 months. 22 months of cum. I'm gonna get Purgante listening to you people. Thank you, Goblin Guy, for gobbling 22 months. For also Phantasma, that was tier 3. Thank you. For 22 months. Ah! Oh my god, that's like 2 years almost. Jeez. And Alric, the king, for 18 months. I feel like when I come online, now it's just me thanking people because we've gotten to that point now. We've gotten to that special magical point where all of the months have added up and it's almost our anniversary. So glad I have a sexy outfit to show you. I'd like to buy a Rolex, ma'am. I learned a lot about Rolexes yesterday. I was learning about valuation and inflation and over time, like if all the monies became irrelevant, like what would still hold value. And it was decided apparently gold would usually just maintain value. Yep, that's right. And antique Rolexes apparently can be currency. And also NFTs was on the list, and I was like, what? And then the person actually said, and I know what you're thinking. But their prediction was in the next 5 years that it would be very integrated in our communities because of the corporations, man. So I do not know what will happen, but they felt pretty prediction that that's just gonna be a thing. Did you know there's NFT museums around the world? That's nonsensical tomfoolery. You can win up to I didn't make the discussion about things. It's weird. I was learning about a lot of stuff. I watched a 5-hour recording of a CIA man at a university talking about cybersecurity. That won't help me with anything ever, but I love learning. And today I learned a lot about the floating world. Oh, hold on. Pigmass, thank you again for 7 subs. And Blazing for 1,000 bits. Glad you finally got your boss coffee. And enjoy it with us now. We can't wait for all the collabs. Thank you, me neither. Hi. Do I sound like I had coffee? She knows too much. I'm big brain now. But also I was 10 minutes late because I didn't know how to click a button to unlock and lock again. Maybe. I watched videos about a guy that made an air cannon that can shoot baseballs at over Mach 1. Wowzers! That is impressive! Imagine carelessly walking in front of that. Boom! How'd you die? Stupidly. Thank you, Skyer, for $10. Sup, Mel? Just chiming on in to tell you that I'm no longer an assistant editor at the studio. Oh no, what happened? No, we were so happy! No longer an assistant editor at the studio because I've been promoted to lead editor. Oh my god, Skylar! Ah! Thank you for giving me the push to pursue my dream. Oh my god. I was there from the beginning. Oh my god. I was about to get so sad. I was gonna tell you, life happens and oh my god. Congratulations. Wow. How do you like it? Whoa, the responsibility. Oh, I'm so happy for you. You guys, we've had so many transitions over the past 2 years. We've had people go to and or graduate law school. We've had people get promotions and pursue their dreams. We've had people that we convinced not to move countries and to stick with what they like. Oh my god. We've got people that re-enrolled in school. We've got people who are writing. 2 people. I'm horrible. I convinced them, only because they brought it up first, to, not necessarily leave their job, but I gave a lot of resources and ideas, and both of them decided, I'm gonna do it because it's what I want, and my family didn't support it because art and stuff doesn't make as much as like construction and whatnot and blue collar. And I'm like, is life really living if you are living for someone else or living your own life? Which is more important to you? And the thing is, that's not for me to answer. That is for you. And it wouldn't necessarily have worked out really well, but for both of them, it has luckily gone really well. They're loving their creative ventures that they're pursuing. And I'm really happy for them. But yeah, I wasn't like, do it, man, do it to either of them. I just gave like support since neither of them had gotten that before. Happiness is more valuable than any asset. Oh my god, right? Like, you don't get into teaching to be a millionaire. You don't. You get into it because you love it and you have a dream. I think that's really valuable. What's really, really, really awesome is that, especially if you're a teacher or a social worker, what's awesome is doing your best and really helping people, and then knowing that snot-nosed angry kid who hates you and was mean to you, just knowing like, hey, in 5 years you're gonna appreciate what I did for you. You don't even know yet. You're gonna be happy that I was here to give you these opportunities. And that's a satisfaction, a thankless satisfaction, that at like a deep center of your core where you're like, it was worth it. Real good satisfactions are not necessarily getting the thank you and stuff, getting like your name on a placard or something like that. I heard a long time ago like altruism like is inherently evil. Altruism is inherently evil because people only do nice things to get that serotonin boost of like, yeah, I helped them to feel good inside. I think that's stupid. I think it's stupid to not want to do a nice, kind act through the fear that you're doing it selfishly. Because it's the same as like being in a dream world and stuff, or like a coma. Like your reality is what you make it, and if you find intrinsic value in it, then why is it any less real than something else? Same with doing something kind for others and stuff. Like whether it gives you a boner or not, what does it matter? The effect is the same. You've had meaningful change. How are you? I'm good today. How are you? I'm a teacher and everything is just really weighing me down right now. People have really made our jobs hard recently. You don't have to answer, but I'm curious if you're in the States. I have a lot of feelings about teachers. Also, I'm so happy that I'm not in like primary school or in like any sort of school, because school it's awful being a child, but university is sick. Community college is awesome. Even learning online, it's the tits, man. You get to learn about whatever you put your heart out there. Anything. And being young, like young sucks because of the lack of autonomy. So yeah, I was just thinking this morning how gratitude I am that I am the age that I am. Because I have the autonomy to do the things that I want, rather than when you're a kid and you're just like, I'm wasting all of my time. And because the younger you are, your concept of time dilation is much shorter, which is why when you're a kid, a summer off feels like 10 years, and then you're, I don't know, frick, 18, and a summer feels like, oh, went right by. But at least there's a new season of Doctor Who. That's the thing. And yeah, education's very important, but it is difficult when you're younger and you have very limited resources. It's miserable. But becoming an adult's fantastic because you can learn anything at any age. Anything you want. Today and yesterday was very learning. Besides leg lifts, I was just learning. I was feeling very educatable online. Wrong. Time dilation only happens when traveling near the speed of light. No, perception of one's time dilation. Perception of the passage of time. The younger you are, you haven't had as much experience, so it's a shorter amount of time that you can compare. And the older you get, it's stretched out in your adaptation. And so you've done it so many times that you really got a handle on it mentally. And so it seems quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker. Hi! It's Mel Talk, motherfucker! Triple Goku has some competition now. Hell yeah, he got that Supreme, but I got that Pimp. What is up? Shit. KR Sonic, thank you for 13 months. Thank you. And thank you, Contessa, for 1,000 bits. I'm sorry, the coffee is making me talk a lot. Contessa, I'm happy that people have started posting Crimbus artwork. I've already got 7 Crimbus commissions myself. Ooh la la, I can't wait to see. I cannot wait. Oh, true, blue lens. True. Some people like childhood. I guess it depends on the person, but I find the concept boring, and I find the concept of adulthood funner. And oh yeah, the teacher, the teacher that was in here who was struggling recently. I understand, and it is a travesty. It is unfair. It is distraught causing. It is the worst. And I wish that I could have effective change. I played that Elon Musk game, and one of the first 5 things I would do is affect teachers and healthcare workers, but especially teachers, where you make a minimum of 6 figures a year, because you are literally molding the minds of the people that will take care of the earth when you're gone, when they're gone. You really want to make a ton of bitter people with no resources in charge of everything in the future? You live in a society. You should not have to pay for your own school supplies. That makes no sense whatsoever, and it is unacceptable. Not only do teachers have to put up with being bullied by children, but you have a sacred profession. I think like Socrates and shit, and all the like people around the Colosseum walking around in their robes and their flip-flops, and they're like, education, my child, education. It's the same very important task of filling the minds of the youth with the knowledges that you leave behind, with the stuff that you need, so that when you are not around, and when you need help, because you're born and you need help, and then you get your shit together, and then you get old and you need help again. It's a cycle, and we're all in it together. Give me them flip-flops. Fuck yeah, man. Give me those uncomfortable ass flip-flops with probably horsehair straps. Wonderful. I'm so grateful that my teachers in high school were poggers. That's fantastic. I'm very glad to hear that. It can be draining for a lot of people when you get so many things taken away from you after sacrificing so much. Some of them are lucky though. Damn, homegirl be balling. Thank you. Thank you kindly. What do I do if teachers destroyed my self-confidence? It'll take a lot to unlearn the meanness that has been bestowed upon you, but only you and only you can change it. No one else around you. You can ask for those around you to help facilitate your changing and self-betterment, but it starts with you. You gotta make the first step before you let other people help you. You gotta make the first step. You can't change anyone. I'm sure you've heard that before. I used to think you could. You can't. You can't change anyone. You can convince them to follow you and let them help you, but if you're not totally on board and others push you in a good direction, you're just gonna fight, and you're gonna flail, and you're gonna buck, and you're gonna knock someone off of a horse, and that's actually very dangerous. And you think you wouldn't be that dangerous, but it's super dangerous falling off of a horse. Yeah, you can't change anyone. So you hope that they make the first step after you give some like encouragement and options and stuff, and hope that they come to you. And if you can't convince them, then it isn't your fault. You tried your best, and you can only hope that eventually they'll consider it in the future. By the way, air traffic control is one of the highest paying professions that you don't need a college degree to get. You don't need a college degree to do a lot of stuff, like training dolphins. That's the thing you just can do. And it's terrifying because so many people die at SeaWorld and shit working with dolphins because you don't need education. You're just like, I want to work with dolphins, and they're like, neat. Come for the anime titty and stay for the wisdom and feel. Well, there's limited titty today, my apologies. Like Joe Tara. I went to Thunderdome with dolphins. I mean, you could probably make it happen. By the way, does the sign in the back say molester? I don't speak Japanese, but if so, that's hilarious. If you know what it says, please let me know. Titty is out of stock. Yeah, you gotta keep rolling. You didn't get titty. It says poop. No, it doesn't. Let me see. Thank you for raid hosting me, Vampila, sorry. Britus, thank you for 1337. With guys, I thought we got rid of them all. Now we're scared. Oh, hi. I hope you're doing well. Tiger King AI. Oh, God. Yeah. So about those Hot Wheels you mentioned this morning. I don't need caffeine. Have fun. Oh, boy. You know what? You don't fucking know me, man. You don't know me. I can say things. I can... You don't know me! Shit. I don't even... I don't. Stop it! You're trying me. Science team, you're aging me. You think my hair turns white every time I'm stressed out? It turns a little more pink. That's your fault. Don't fight it, Mel. Morose Evergloom subbed all because of your love of Bulbasaur, and I don't regret it at all. Thank you for having taste. Paladin, thank you for 15 months. 15 months and going strong. It's always fun watching your streams, Mel. Ha! Thank you! Thank you. Uh-oh. Lost coffee is dangerous. Oh shit. You're Moosh Lucas. Thank you for a year, Lucas. Oh my god, what the fuck? BYOB barbecue. Thank you for tier 2. Hey Melly, quick tangent. Did you know an old school mecha series like Mazinger and such? Here's to 4 months and hope you have a great stream. Oh my god, old mech series. How old is Robotech? Sorry. Macross. You want some coffee without sugar? Macross is mid-80s. Would that count? I haven't seen either. I wanted to watch Robotech and... Sorry, fuck! Macross. And I tried, and I kept looking, and it was like flash. I couldn't do it. I'm very sad. Alcoholic eggnog? That sounds like a party. Pig, thank you for 1,000 bits. It's funny to see the downgrade of my professional goals through my childhood. First I wanted to be a surgeon, then a doctor, then a lab technician, and now I just want to be a water technician. That's right, and you have a very high-stress job. You do. But, it's admirable because someone has to do it. And it's very scary sometimes. But also, it's rewarding. You're like a dragon. You're a protector of that land. Keeping the townspeople safe. How does it make you feel, dear knight? Mel, update the sign. Sarah said it approximately means creeper guys are not allowed to creep on girls. Cool! And fair enough. Yeah, that's appropriate. Yeah. Thank you for speaking Japanese. Wait. That's not... Wait. Is that a Chinese dialect? It must be, because if she can read it... No, it's in Japanese. I'm looking at the characters. How many languages does she speak? Mother of tacos! God damn, Sarah, you sexy. What? don't Japanese and Chinese use the same kanji? I mean, regarding kanji, which is a bucket of crazy, they gosh darn look similar. And, you know, the Japanese took a lot of influence from mainland China. So, probably, yeah, to a degree. There's lots of influence. I'm influenced by a lot of things. I really like, Nordic minimalism. I really like, East Asian, architecture. That's all over, really. Not all kanji is directly Chinese text, but most of it is Chinese. No, I said to a degree. Hey man, I wasn't there. I wasn't part of it. I'm just saying there's influence. Thank you, Cookie, for 1024. Fun fact, AI waifus don't fat, they clickbait. Get this person a medal. That is hilarious. That's really good. I like that. Meow? Nordic minimalism, no magical ad. I mean, think about it. You gotta be minimalist there. Because you gotta be ready to uproot and run lest a troll get into your home. Gotta go. That's self-preservation. What do you mean? Oh, we killed all the trolls, don't worry. Really? I guess I have to trust you on that. I'm not there. Also, for people who don't know, I find his avatar on VRC quite delightful. It's an entire suit, an entire bodysuit made out of the plastic blue bags you get at IKEA. Glorious. I can only imagine the crinkle where you're like sitting down in a bar and be like, hey baby, what are you doing tonight? And just hear crunk, crunk, crunk. Like, oh my god. She strokes the hair behind your ear and rubs your chest with her long, delicate fingers and is like, ah, are these those bulky ass blue plastic bags from IKEA? You'd be like, yeah. And if you put your nose super close, you can smell the meatballs. And then she gets so wet that she floods the bar. Boom, done. And since then, they don't let people from Norway into their bar because they've had so many floods. What? What? I'm just assuming. I can't make assumptions. Jeez, judgmental much. But Doinkle, thank you. Thank you for 5 subs. Loganberry is an aphrodisiac. Isn't it an invasive plant? Or is that currants? Meow. Bless you. You're what? So what? It's a Norwegian fjord. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like swampland. Smells like an ocean. You can get into his pants, but by getting out in another store. I don't understand. You know? That's a nice drink. Oh. A fjord is a giant lake. Isn't there a brand called Fjordravn? Jornravn? Hi, Taka. When meatball Swedish is cold, but they also come in plant balls. Florigen Robin. That's my final answer. What? Heart. That's the name of an IKEA table. Everything is the name of an IKEA table. I always called it IKEA, and I was told by a Scandinavian, it's pronounced IKEA, you uncultured swine. And I'm like, that was a bit harsh, but fair enough. Every single item there, every single one is pronounced Jorfraven. IKEA. Yeah. Meow. I learned it as IKEA. I mean, Sholin Zelflorigan. Show no. Self-flogging. What'd you call me? Well, then Scandinavian's full of shit. Are you fucking with me? Quick, I need some Scandinavians to confirm the pronunciation. IKEA. I think that's right. What? Scandinavians and or Jonathan Coltrane. That's a musician. That's a nerdy musician. Help, I fell out of my shoe. I don't know. Hedge is such a cute way to say hi. I always pronounced it as IKEA. I mean, so did I. I can barely speak English, sorry. Sorry. Help! 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 Oi, Kia. Oi. English is hard. I know, right? I wish I spoke it. Not Mel with drip. With that drip! Got that drip with that kung fu flip. Thank you all for support. Ah! Jewish IKEA. Oi, Kia. That's cute. I like that. Don't even know how to pronounce it right. I'm sorry. I'm not of an IKEA heritage. I apologize for my poor pronunciation. Is that a flat pack in your pants, or do we need to assemble it later? You guys are on fire tonight. Thank you! Thank you, Arg. Trust me, it's close enough now. Worst pickup line ever. I don't know, that's kind of funny. Oi, Kia is what us Aussies shout when they get cut off in traffic. Oh, that's cute. Also, sorry for offending people yesterday about my Australia comments. It was rude to insult a continent. My apologies. I'm just nervous. I don't speak Brazilian. Lo siento. In Viking names, we would have pronounced it I kill ya. I learned about Viking stuff today, specifically about boats. What was it? I was just learning a lot about art today, and 2 weeks ago, a lot. Specifically about Yuki-O-E. I can find a picture of it and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Not Yu-Gi-Oh! Ukiyo-e. Ukiyo-e. So I was learning a lot about Japanese woodblock art recently, and it's really interesting. Let me find a picture with the hole. I must show you the hole, because some of you might recognize it. I've seen it a million times and I didn't know what it was. Where's the goddamn hole? Show us the hole. I will. I will show you. I'm not gonna put any shunga or something. I won't. But I wish I could show you it. You'd more likely recognize it than me describing it. But I learned something cool about it. About specific woodblock art. I don't know if many of you have experience looking at like old woodblock Japanese art. It's very specific. A Mel hole. Look at that. It's so sad when you have something so specific in your head and you can't find it. Yeah, I can't find a single image. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. I swear to God, I'm gonna do it. Oh, did I find? Did I find? Oh. No, I didn't. Okay, well, basically, woodblock art is really complicated, and that's something that Japan was known for. Specifically, like, that was their thing. That was their export. That was their skill. Ukiyo, yes. But there's a different version. Everyone's got their thing, you know? You know? The States have action movies. Canada has maple syrup and also just a lot of awesome shit. Everyone's got their things, from like golden frogs to woodblock art to candles and specific cheeses and wines, fine wines. Everyone's got their thing. You don't have a thing? Well, I guarantee that your state or country does. Don't make fun of Canada. Canada has very high standards. For instance, they have a legislation that 80% of the pornography in their country has to be made locally. That farm fresh pornography, and they can only import 20%. And I'm like, you got values, bro. You got values. So there's special Canada porn. But woodblock art is a painstaking thing. Like a single painting can take upwards of 1 to 2 years, and also it could be an entire school or a senpai and their understudy working together on a single piece for months and months and months and months and months and months. And that's what they did well, down to the specific use of the paint, to the cross hatching, to the emboss, to the way that to the paper they choose and how they apply to it. And even, it's terrifying to learn that people iron their paintings, their prints. Terrifying. But there is a type, like this specific woodblock art, it officially ended in like the 80s. Before then it was like 100 years, and then there was a resurgence where they're like, bring back our classic stuff that we were known for. I hate that it was retired because of the printing press and shit. Bring back what we were known for. And so there was a resurgence, and I've seen this beautiful Japanese art over time where you see a cool picture of, like, I don't know, a samurai stabbing someone or someone sweeping up a closet, and you'll see a big circle in the corner, and you'll usually see a really cute geisha making a pretty face. There's always this cool picture or a random story, and there's a circle nearby of someone judging them. And I learned that it wasn't necessarily a story, that they're book covers to trashy romance novels, some like Danielle Steele shit. And if it's a real one, you'll see 2 creases on it because that's where it was bent for the book. And that was the last time that they had that beautiful wood block art. It was for their romance novels. It was the cover. And I'm like, that's so cool. They integrated it into the modern. It wasn't just cool art that they took so much time into so that it can be in someone's home, in their castle or something, or a museum. No, they wanted the people to see it all around. So they put it on books. That's so cool. You want to see? I think we should do that. We should have, I was thinking of doing it today, but I didn't have time because I was busy being stupid. I want to do like a research day where we learn more about the floating world. That's what it's called. Where we learn about a few different art pieces, famous ones in Japan, and also I'm curious about restoration. I don't know if you guys are into that. I'm big on archaeology. I like the idea that someone can get up in the dirt, just get into those holes, man, and just move around until you end up poking something, or it's poking you, and then you gotta show everyone, like, guys, look at this thing that was poking me, and you unearth it from the earth, and you brush it off, and you're like, this is a thing that no one's seen since it was made, since it was lost to time. You're not gonna find it on YouTube. You're not gonna find it in the dark web for archaeology. and you don't even get the completed piece. You just get what it is. And then you send it to the museum, to the restoration person, and it is up to them to blow on that game cartridge and to paint it, to restore it, to glue and make better than before, completely restored, so that you can see what it was before. And that's just another piece of the puzzle of humanity's history, of your timeline. Your whole history, like even knowing what dinosaurs potentially looked like, and like the fabric that people wore in the Renaissance, and just so long. You wouldn't have any of that info. That wasn't on Google, that wasn't on YouTube. People had to find shit and restore it, and then make careful observations and guesstimations, and then also using books when they found like literal descriptions. But they don't have that for everything. There's not a little footnote on everything. You had to put 2 and 2 together. And I think restoration is fabulous. You're restoring history and contributing to humanity's knowledge. I imagine you're quite skilled at blowing. Glass blowing? I've never done it. I feel like I would panic and then go and then take all the fire into my body and die. I do have blowing skills though. What? Thank you, I took for 1,000 bits. Mel's so smart. No, I just have interests. If there's a thing I really like, I just jump in there. I just get my fingers and just like making a sexy cake video. I just get right up in it until I totally put it into my personage and really just learn it. And then I move on to the next thing that I think is fascinating. I'm going all the way. I'm going all the way in that cake. Head first, baby. Head first, baby. Right up in there until I know everything. Till I see everything. And then I take pictures. Mel's so learned. I like learning. I don't know. There's plenty of learning on the internet. There's also lots of stupid on the internet, but some of it's helpful. Also, coffee is dangerous. I sound insane, more so than usual. And Britis, thank you for $10. Hi Melly. I went into an IKEA sometime in September and still haven't made it out of it yet. I'm by the lamps. Please send help. Help! We're gonna need a pickup in the lamp aisle near a Flurgan Blugan. Yeah, near a Flurgan Blugan. We got a Brutus over there. He's by the lamps. And oh wait, are you near textiles or like the displays for Crimbus? You know what? They'll find you. Just wave your arms and yell, get me out of here. Oh no, he is already dead. Yeah, that was actually, you know what? He didn't just write that. He wrote that thousands of years ago. It's like that twinkle in the sky where you're like, look at all the beautiful planets or stars. And people are like, they died trillions of years ago. Same with Brutus. That's an echo of the past. But because IKEA is so far from your house, it looks like it's there, but it's actually in the past. That's a fun fact. I miss that guy. Pretty sure this is an IKEA SCP. You only see the light of the Dead Star. Same with the windows at the IKEA. It looks open. You see a parking lot. But nah, man. That's a mirage. That's an illusion. That's an echo from a long ago time. It's like I can still hear him. Ah! I'm by the lips. Wow, my mouth did a weird thing. Ooh. The bathroom section too. You know that? Never mind. Dude, don't use the display toilets. Don't use them. Don't use them there. I'm serious. Same with like a Walmart or a Home Depot. Like, don't use the display toilets. Don't use anything, because I feel like that shit's not connected. Also, I bet all of the grills aren't connected, because if they were, every Walmart would be torched. Because people would be like, let's put all the maternity clothes on the on the grill and see what happens. Or let's go poop on the toilet, you know, in the display section, see what happens. Because humans are like cats. They're very curious creatures. So curious that some of them are comfortable shitting in a Walmart in front of everyone. Thank you, Ponelander, for 5 subs. You're right. You don't want it. It's a big investment. You gotta try it before you buy it. I understand. I get it. Poop in the toilet. I'm sorry that I had to specify. So I just joined the stream. Very interesting. Welcome! Welcome! We were talking about Kwanzaa. Thank you, Ponelander, for 5 subs. Aw, Lupin. I did. Thank you for 1,000 bits. Japan also has Sumi-e, which is ink painting. A video game Okami is drawn. Oh, Okami is so beautiful. I considered actually playing it. Is drawn in a Sumi art style. Okay, well I have it perfectly in my head. By the way, what do you think about Jolene's theme? Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't eat my spam. Got a can with the meat is green and a can that shines like a submarine. And I'm just asking you, please, Jolene, don't eat my spam, even though I know you can. Voice is soft like submarine. Well, I think she looks rad, and I like her hair, balls and stuff. She makes me think of one of the villains in Sailor Moon, and I think that's sick. The villains in Sailor Moon look insane. They look like the pictures I've seen on Google Images of villains from He-Man. It's like you've got a stapler in your chest. I love it. Same thing. She looks very quirky and I'm into it. She looks like, what, industrial goth or whatever from, like, I assume the 90s? People that would go to a club and it was the 90s or something. And they have, like, glow-in-the-dark lipstick and rave, but in the raving you punch the air. That is the feel that I get. Nah, disco was like 60s or 70s? I'm not sure. Maybe 80s? No. 80s was more the beginning of punk? Yeah, I think. My cat loves you. Fantastic! I love it! 70s. I'm learning stuff all the time. Thank you, Baylor, for 2,000 bits. I love when you go on these little side tangents about random facts. You really do enjoy the obscure things in life. I do! I was very curious about dentures recently. I was looking into it because I'm like, I heard that historical characters of old had teeth problems because duh. And some of them had wooden teeth. And I was very curious about that. It was horrible. But it's good to go on exploratory tangents. That's how you become more learned. And you win trivia nights at places that sell chicken wings. And that's how you become a winner. Dentures are nice. You can do interesting things without teeth. Oh my god, right? Like that shark etchie I shared. At first I'm like, oh my god, all of her teeth were gone. And then I thought, wait, that must feel awesome. They grew back, get over it. Thank you. Did the Dune already come out, Smug Goat? I never read Dune, and I don't know why. I think I'm gonna love it. Yes, it's called a gummy. I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. Gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. I could destroy all of your brains by singing the whole song forever. Dune was okay, the second book less so, third even worse. Aww. Sing it. No! Brutus, thank you for 420. Speaking of busy being stupid, what happened before stream? Also, did you find those axolotls you lost yesterday? P.S. Another morning slideshow stream would be awesome. Don't forget the glasses. I wouldn't. I gotta have them if I'm gonna be educational. Don't forget the... Otherwise, people won't take you seriously. No, that's fair. Glasses make you smarter. Smarter. Wow! Instantly. That is true. Ask anyone. Yeah? Dune is a great series, but very, very long. My time is already limited. I need to get more into audiobooks. I can just turn on my Spotify, listen to some knowledges. I should do that more. I started watching yesterday. His name is Nick DeMont. I don't know, I just followed him. At first I'm like, you're so extra, man. You're so extra. You're so extra. You're more flamboyant than I ever could be. And then I heard the words that came out of his mouth, and I'm like, this dude's funny. He's funny as shit. Some of the it just kept fluctuating. I'm like, he's a bit extra. And then he'd say something, and I did a spit take twice. It is not often that I choke on It is not often that I choke on something because I laugh so hard. He is a ridiculous person, and I truly enjoyed it. I wanted to hear his take. He watched a lot of holiday movies and just broke them down, destroying them thoroughly, and I loved it. Keep going. No. And did I find my axolotls? No. Does anyone know where they went? Also, all my wolves are gone too. I loved them. I don't know what to do. We found them. They're in Final Fantasy. What? Your gold should say melody. My gold should say? What do you mean? Someone them in Vegas. What? Dry out on land and they can die from it. Why would they be on land? I gave them a pond. Why? Why would they be on land? Why would they drown? They're water folk. Please be aware of my cousin in your streams. Goes by the name Willie Fisterbottom. If he gives you any trouble, let me know. I will let you know. Axolotls rode the wolves away to a faraway water park. Well, god damn it! That's the opposite of what I wanted. We will always remember Steve and Mrs. Steve. I feel like this wasn't my fault. And that does make me sad. I wish I know how to prevent that. Maybe I need to make the water taller? I don't know. I brought them kelp. I'm like, guys, I brought you kelp. And I'm gonna get you a fancy fish. And they were gone. That's okay. I'm not even sad. But yeah. They went to become layers at a local community college. Community colleges are lit, man. Have you tried making it so they can't jump out? I'm not sure how to do that. I have no idea how to do that. Meow? Make a fence. Fence want to become late. I don't understand what that means. Thank you, I miss them. Even if they weren't real, I mean, I don't know. I formed a fucking attachment, man. Make sure no mopes can get to them and they can't get out of the water. That was the issue. They kept kind of jumping out of the water and on the land for a second and then they'd go back in. How do you prevent them from jumping out? You can build a big aquarium. I don't want to like box them in. I like that they're just out there hanging like a koi pond. And build a fence well. Break their legs. You had a dark childhood to where that is your suggestion. I would take a good long look in the mirror and then also therapy. Holy shit, I just got a full-time job. Where, weekend? Where? Sand weekends? Sand taste? Did you get it at a devil church? Did you get it on Amazon? Actually, they're similar. What did you do? What did you get? Did you catch it? Yep, words. You can also use leads. Oh yeah. He works at a pole dancer. How do you work at a pole dancer? Like go to the pole dancer and be like, hey, is there anything I do? And they're like, can you manage my social? I saw them with Mower and Melody. They're safe. He is the pole. Well, whatever you do, don't cover him in lotion, because that's highly dangerous. And don't forget a towel. Pole dancing is a respectable job requiring skill and athletic talent. Yeah, when did I say otherwise? That's absolutely true. It's too late, he covered in lube. You've already lost him. Knee pads! I was talking about the glory of knee pads the other day. So important and very sexy. Maybe I was talking about it here. Pole dancers be strong. Your core, your arms, my lord, do they get strong. I'm very jealous. I wish I was qualified to be a pole. We all do. We all wish we were qualified to be a pole. I don't have it in me. I'm not straight enough. Thank you for hosting me, Kevin. I was once a Kevin. Long ago. In another life. I was a pole then. Can we get a new song? The loop is grating. I will grate you like cheese. That is a threat. Fucking complainer. Does VShojo HQ have a fire pole? At least one. But I enjoy the loop. You know who else has a loop? A lot of the other girls. Does this song work? Does it work for here? Wait, yeah, that works. Shoot, I'm late. Yeah, I was just getting off, man. Why you come here so late? Thank you for liking my drip. I feel very, 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 very warm and soft and approachable. Mel getting off on Twitch. Oh wait. Not yet. I'd like to maintain being at this platform at this juncture. If I did that, no more. Speaking of which, has anyone seen Master Chief's dick? Because I have. And dude, let me tell you, it was too big. I was trying to send it on Discord, and it had the little red pop-up and it said, too big. And I'm like, nice. I should probably send a screenshot of it later. Nice. Should have put an emphasis on chief. Wait, master. No. Should have called him wait. Should have called him Big Chief. That was a transition I wasn't ready for. Well, that's on you, bro. Cause I saw someone on the Twitch playing Halo Blurred. One, it actually looks kind of cool. I will give you that. It looks cool. It does. It looks cool. Two, I saw they were talking to this blue AI chick, Master Chief, and he was falling out of a ship, and he's climbing back, and there's this hologram chick, and I'm like, oh, she's so cute. Porn. And I found one in Master Chief Cortana. Really? Any affiliation? Yeah, and I found the porn, but on one of them it was a few different broken down scenes, and I'm like, this is so... Oh! I don't know why it took me a minute to see that it all looked normal, but also his zipper was undone, or whatever, and his dick was down to his knees. And I'm like, that dick gets business done. That gets things done. You have things to do in the morning. You gotta go to the mail store, man. You gotta go pay bill. You wanna get shit done? That's the dick to do it. It gets shit done. It's the last word in an argument. It keeps your door barred from zombies. If you need emergency construction and you need to knock down that drywall, this dick gets shit done. Yeah, also moderating in the chat, you know, just kicks you out. That dick gets shit done. I can't even co-sign for a loan. You asked Master Chief for assistance. You'll be at the bank and be like, loan, s'il vous plaît, and they'll be like, you have no credit, please leave. And then you'll be like, have you met my friend Master Chief? And they'll say, I don't know what has it. Lays his dick right there on the table. They'll be like, oh my goodness. Excuse me, sir, let me get all this paperwork together. I didn't realize you had a dick that got shit done. I'll go in the back. Let me get the others. My apologies. I didn't realize. I was in the presence of greatness. Collateral, that's all I need. I trust you. What? No wonder they called the new game Halo Infinite. That shit is infinite. It will penetrate the heavens. It'll block out a solar eclipse. I will never come. Well, that's on you, man. Size Queen Mel. Why does it always come back to that? I don't know. I'm Size Queen curious. Jesus. What do I say? I want my shoes to come in XL sometimes. Been shoe shopping for a while now. I found some purple shoes with like a little gold outlet with some glitter on Etsy, and man, they could walk for a while. That shoe was made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. That's the only thing. I'm not just talking about something else. I'm talking about a shoe. An individual shoe that I like. It's made of silicone and it's like $50. Ugh. But, you know, it's an investment. You know? And you'll have it for a long... It's a conversation piece. You can keep it on your table. You know, it's purpose. Multi-purpose. I justify that. Tell us more about this shoe. It looks like a demon. Did you say 750? I said 50. I said 50, which is... I guess that's the normal, probably, cost for an artisanal shoe. It is a work of art. 750. Oh my god. I don't think... I've seen toys online because I typed in most expensive toys, and there are several vibrators that are encrusted with Swarovski crystals. And I'm like, you really won't put diamonds in your pussy? Really? What if you fuck up the roof? You'll have to retile that shit. I don't know. That's kind of short. Yeah, they've added to the collection. It's like, I don't want the same vibrator that the Queen of England probably has. No offense. And or all of the people from the Kardashians. All of the people. Yeah? I like the funny ones. I like the themed ones. The toys that look like a plug that's like a creature tail from like Digimon or Pokemon. It's like, oh, that's cool. What a big tail. That's so, you would never use that. That's more of a conversation piece. Or toys that look like the sword from Legend of Zelda, or like Harry Potter wand. The gun one is a little weird. That's weird, but I like the creativity. Yeah, I like the ones that are like, that's an object in real life, and also it's insertable. Not seems popular. I know, right? A whole naughty section just for naughty toys. Shout out to my furry friends. It's weird. It's presumptuous. It's presumptuous to say that all of my furry friends are sex deviants. However, all of the ones that I befriended so happen to have been sex deviants. So I don't know. It's a small sampling size, but from my experience, over this longitudinal study, 100% of furries are sex deviants. I only have like 6 people in this. I don't know what to tell you. That's a science study. It's a small sampling size, but so I am a psychological researcher. So are artists. Oh, honey, I understand. Yeah, we get weird with it. I'm not, okay, I wouldn't call myself an artist, but I have drawn many a thing. I have. And a lot of it is, oh god, and that MMD shit I did before I started streaming. I downloaded MMD before it just stopped working on my computer. I don't know. And I made some weird shit. I was using deepl.com translation 5 hours a day. Just copy, paste, because I couldn't read anything in Bull Roll. And I needed assets so I could create creepy dungeons. And I was like, dance, puppets, dance. I got weird with it, but like nothing you wouldn't expect, so that's fine. That's another thing where they're like, if you died today and your friends and or family found you, would they be appalled by the things they found? Or would they just be like, no, that's in line, that makes sense. I feel like you would all be like, oh, she already showed us this. Some people are like, just torch my house, please. Just torch it. Take my iguana, but then torch the house. You don't put mine on goddamn display in a museum. Here lied a crazy, insane person. It's like those people that are like collectors that love a certain thing. Like they like gothic things and they go around the world. And they're like, this is my series of metal crows. And this is my Dracula sticks. And all of it. And they put it in a little museum and they're like, there's too much. And they make it their home. And they're like, look out for all the coffins. And then they die and you're like, here's a museum of gothic shit. That's a thing. I feel like Fruit is getting called out here. I think Fruit is adorable. And I love everything about her gothic vibe. Even considering like a little teapot with bat wings on it. I just am so enchanted by her style. Nuka-Cola Museum. I never played Fallout, but I know what that is. And I eat batteries, so you would think that, you know, I would have an affinity for that game. I don't know. I learned a thing today. Casket. The word casket does not mean a box for a deceased person. That is a funerary casket. Casket is the word for a specific box that you can keep things in, like gold. What's your favorite flavor of battery? Holiday gingerbread. It's like fucking bath bombs, man. Why did you flavor it? I'm gonna eat it. You seem poggers. It's alright. Double D battery. Mel's such a perv. The only battery she uses is Double D. A tisket, a tasket. I broke my yellow basket. Is that like a rhyme? I feel like I tried playing Fallout and I don't know, I was like in the grocery store or something and I kept going outside of it and a monster would smash me to death. And I couldn't get out of that, so I gave up. Casket was used as an alternative to coffin because coffin had bad associations. Now casket has the same associations. I know, I didn't know it was a box for things. I thought it all meant funeral thing. You tried Fallout, what do you think? I love the story. I think it's too difficult for you now. I know. That's why for this sponsor, that I'm gonna download later, I wanna make sure I can just navigate it. Cause even though like the fun is watching me figure it out, or at least reacting, it is grating. Like I cannot really watch my VODs of me playing games because it's like, look at this dumb bitch, just flailing around. What are you even doing? What are you even doing? You've been talking during like the start screen, whatever. Just been making this clicking sound for like 35 minutes. Or you're in there and you're like, why are you going that direction? Do you not have basic reading comprehension? And that's me talking about me. It's hard. You think it's bad for you? You think it's bad for you? I have to put up with this every day. I feel that. Wow. How dare you agree with me? No need to hire a gamer coach. See, never mind, because I might still do that. I had an idea for a video. You don't know what direction I was gonna go with it. I had an idea. I appreciate that, Dixon Cider. I actually finally happened upon the rainbow. I found the rainbow. The end of the rainbow. I found one. Just so happened because you guys were buying so much of it, and that energy was put into the universe. And I finally got it this week. Oh! Oh! You can always read chat or have it during emotes during stream. You say that. It could be emotes, but after 2 years, some of the more vocal persons of my community, I just know what you think, and I would just see your emote and I'd be like, you asshole! I don't even need to hear it. I just know. And I don't need that negativity in my head. Yeah! Yeah! No! It's like that episode of Always Sunny where Dennis goes away for a bit, and so they get this sex doll made of him, and they, like, their brain hallucinates that it's the real guy, real Dennis, and so they can hear him talking, but they're just using their own brain. And when his sister looks at him in her brain, he's like, you dumb bitch, You dumb? You think you look good, you bird? Go put on some makeup. Put on more makeup. Put on more makeup. And so she has like a ring light at the end and she's painted up like a clown or something. And the real Dennis comes back, he's like, why do you look like that? It's because all of our inner darkness, our insecurities popped out and they put it onto this sex doll. And I just think that's so funny. Because I have insecurities from the things you people say. And I know what you will say. You'll say you're going the wrong way, Mel. But what are you doing, Mel? This person's horrible to watch. Just played the game good, my goodness. We do nothing. You're in VC laughing at my ass. I can't even describe. What the fuck do I say to you? Hi. We're innocent. Spying in VC. You don't know. I could have been like Pig the whole time. I could have been I could be Baylor. You don't know. I think Mel might be hearing voices. Oh, I absolutely hear voices. Especially when I wake up. I'll wake up and I'll hear like, hey, Mel! And I'll be like, what? What do you want? And then I'm like, wait. It's just me. What the fuck? So, are you the boss lady now, Mel? I was always the boss lady. Boss bitch, what's up? Wait, I live alone. Whose tiger is this? The voices. The voices! Honestly, I attribute hearing voices not to early onset mental cooties, but eating Thai food too late. Thank you, Game Addict, for 420. Hello, good evening. Please place me in the commission waitlist so I can message again when you open. Thank you very much. No, I don't. I don't art. I don't art. Don't make me shy. Also, you would not want that. When it comes to like, actually no, we have raffles before, and I managed to make it work. But I do worry. I don't like making promises. I try to avoid them as often as possible to avoid them, unless I actually presently have them. Like they're just about ready, and I've seen them, or I have them in my person, and I'm like, I have a thing I can deliver, so I will talk about it. It's because I feel safe. Because I've made so many promises in the past, because others are like, this is done for you right now. For you in 40 minutes, tonight. Absolutely, it's done. Go tell people. And then I do. And then they write and they're like, there was a hurricane, and I lost my fingers, and everything got deleted. And then I don't know what to do. This happens all the time. So I really hate making promises. Also, I'll only bring it up one. I'm having more, as you know, I haven't had as many upgrades as I did in the beginning, and that's because there were so many things being done in the back end. Yeah, done in the back end, graphics-wise and whatnot, and even more now. Like the first time I lost the ability to use a lot of assets going to my new house, but then I was smooth as shit, and I could do so much more stuff, and then it had to all be reconfigured, but I'm doing it again. And I made a promise recently that I cannot deliver now. I thought I would have booty jiggle. I'm now learning that it is not feasible, and I'm very sorry. I wanted to tell you now, before it was too late. It's okay, I think you guys will get over it. I think you'll get over it when you see the grand scale of what is actually occurring. You're gonna be really... Dude, trust me, it'll still be fabulous. I'm telling you now, like 2 months in advance before anything starts really changing up. I'm sorry. There was thinking possibility, but now looking into it deeper, not doable. It would break my body into little pieces. Guys, chill out. I want to break body. Don't break me, Oni-chan. It's rude. Not in front of everyone. Don't break me. Okay, get it out of your system. My goodness. Butt jiggle in 3D looks kind of weird anyway. I mean, I really like the Overwatch porn, but true, jiggle can get a lot. Although I do love my titties. They got a nice flow to them. My tits can be rambunctious. However, I love them and step off. That's gravity for you. That's gravity. I'm just using what you already have. Yeah, I'm not actively making it do stuff. I'm just moving. What are you gonna do? Censor womanhood? Preposterous. Thank you, Aki, for 22 months. Friendly reminder that pineapple pizza is delicious. I almost, Keyson posted some free assets for people, and there was a pineapple pizza hat. I might download it. I'm contemplating. Thank you for 22 months. Thank you. And Baylor, thank you for 1,000 bits. Sorry if we ever pressure you too hard. We just enjoy that you're sharing our passion with us. Which passion? Passion fruit, because I think it's too sweet. Don't give the censors any ideas. The future is bright. You know what? That's really nice. I feel like I've seen a change. A change in the wind. 2 years is a long time for things to happen. And not everyone has had a better path. Some people much worse off because that is life and it is sad. But I feel like as a generalized overall attitude, people seem more optimistic in my community. I hope I'm right in that. At least friendships, even if the sadness has remained, because some people are sad and are working on it. We've been able to connect to others with similar interests. I mean, at the end of the day, there is an underlying, we are all connected by sharing interests such as ecchi, gachas, perversity, gaming, and more. It's easier to connect with others when you have something to start off with, rather than going into a airplane and looking to the person next to you and being like, "Hi, you want to be my friend? Oh my God, listen to I have so many hobbies. How do you feel about organic glue? Because I have so many feelings." People don't like that. But if you start off in a place where it's like it's already there under your breath, much easier. Posting a picture of an alien with too many titties and it's not gonna get removed. People are gonna be like, "Oh, I know where that's from." Very reassuring. When did you become a pimp? I was always a pimp. And it is not easy. No? I wonder what Melware's G Fuel flavor would be asking for a friend. Hawaiian Punch. Growth. In life, you gotta be your own pimp. Yeah. Girl boss, am I right? Hashtag. Greg Jason, thank you for 1,000 bits. You could be a PNG and we'd still love you, Mel. Just keep being you because you're awesome. Even if I was an NFT? Wow, it's almost like love is conditional. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost like love is conditional. Thanks for making the world a little darker. Wait. You happy with yourself? When people say, "Oh, I love this person unconditional," no, you don't. No, there's always a condition. "Oh, I love my child unconditionally. They can finger paint all over my really nice rug," but no. No, if your kid grew up to eat people, you would not be fond of that. Ideally. There is a condition for everything. Remix, I'm never happy. That is really, really sad and I'm very sorry. I hope you're working on that. No pressure. I've lost like a dozen artists to come because of NFTs. Oh, because they've made NFTs? I wouldn't target someone. I mean, you shouldn't in general. There's conditions. Oh man, there's a I think it's bad to actively target someone because you're putting that negativity into there. But sometimes people on the internet are like, here's all the ways I enjoy eating children. I wouldn't be nice to them. I would be very negative. But I wouldn't blame them for jumping on the bandwagon. It's growing. It's growing. It's a thing. It's trending. It is controversial. That is their decision. Yeah, I don't know. What are NFTs? Very complicated, non-fungible tokens. You can learn about them on YouTube. I had to spend like an hour and a half because I really didn't get it. I get it now. It's when it's too much. I can't. But the YouTubes, that will help. Good thing I'm not a crypto person. Well, some places are. That's why it's a thing. Because some places are. Not only is crypto becoming so integrated into society, despite being highly flammable. Highly flammable, highly volatile. There we go. It's the future, and it's coming more and more and more integrated and popular, and just an alternative form of currency. So that a lot of people thought that's never going to happen, and boom, non-flammable flagrancy. Yes, of course, that's what it stands for. You're highly flammable. Thank you for noticing. You weirdo. Nope, that's on the set. Oh. Lovely. Keep the code away from open flames. I'm not gonna fire myself, man. Which is why, again, I'm my own boss, because I feel like most businesses would fire me for incompetence. But what I make up for incompetence, I excel at social ability, which is also important. Innovation! That's what I meant. Man, if the world ran on kindness, I'd be doing really, really, really well. I'll put you in marketing. Oh! What would I be marketing? Meritocracy isn't real. Is that a society? I don't know what that is, I'm sorry. I thought you were like the thing with pussy. I don't know. Mel's kindness machine. I am a machine. We live in a society. Yes. Meritocracy is a society based on skill. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Shit. Oh no! What in the bejeepers? Oh, that's so scary. Terrifying. But yeah, I'm gonna be on Taka's in his bar, and I'm really excited. Aren't you so proud of him? Of being in the Kotaku, his whole article, talking, dislocate your shoulder. You don't know me. I think that's so fabulous. So wonderful. God damn it. Kotaku? What? I don't understand. Hi! What would your dream mode of transportation What would your dream mode of transportation to download? I'm not sure what that means. I'm sorry. Contessa, thank you for 1,000 bits. Your art is great though. If you ever do commissions, I'd be up for that in an instant. No! Dream car or bike to download? Oh, you wouldn't download a dream car. Bumper car with legs. With human-sized bird legs. Yo, same. Really? Nice! Fantastical. Clothing is so fickle. Fickle as a pickle. There we go. Oh. Almost! God damn it. Even if my resolution is to stop cursing so much, I will always say God damn it because, I don't know, it brings me joy. It's my favorite exclamation. Best thing since the free will llama. That's fair! Have you seen a video on YouTube called Jetson 1? No, I don't know what that is. What is it? Gosh darn it. Ah, sugar. Cheese and rice. Yeah? Ah, yes. Use the Lord's name in vain. Oh! Gee willikers. Ah! Leaping lizards, Batman. Damn it, Bobby. Confound it. Yes, I say that a lot. Butter rice sounds pretty good right now. Butter noodles sounds nice. That's not very Cash Bible of you. Willikers! Merlin's beard. That's a weird exclamation, but alright. Is that a positive or a negative? You're punishing me for using the Lord's name in vain and you're a Satanist? Come on, pick a lane. Crud muffin. Oh my. Oh shit, fuck, I swore. Well said. Pretty cash sandwich of you. I had fruit and tahini. I'm eating pineapple, which means that my juices would be god tier. Son of a glitch. I love that. I'm gonna steal that as mine. I invented it. Thank you. Thank you, babe. I wonder what a cashier generation which tastes like gross. Now, do you like feet? Not as much as a lot of people in my community. Also, not sexually, really. I am indifferent to feet. Melody really steals no dignity. Oh, honey, I lost that dignity a long time ago. You know what? I'm gonna do some Googling. Dignity. Noun. The state of either a sense of pride in oneself, self-respect. What do you do if it's your kink to not that? Humans are weird when compared to other animals. I know, we're so kinky. Yeah? Drip to be good. What do you kink to not laugh at? 20 is $20 is $20. Degradation. Isn't that self that yeah. Oh, I'm just You saying you have a humiliation fetish? Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Just. We had a nightclub known as Sidewalk. What you call someone if their kink is kink shaming? Rude. Humiliation tag? Always. A bratty sub, perhaps. I'm not a brat! And you can't tell me what to do. I should be punished. Oh my god, fine. There, you happy? Is that better, my mods? Who are very earnest persons? I'm not a brat. You. If you're not a bat, well, no. No, closet captain. What does that mean? Okay, how's that? Girl boss, slay queen, gaslight, gatekeeper. What? These are just words. All good. You can't hear me? Really? Roar! Melody, instead of going to certain sites, she just goes on YouTube and looks at clips of herself. What do you mean? Can hear you loud and clear. Nice. That's just him. I can hear you. I don't understand. 'Cause you're smart. No. You mean like autosexual? I don't know. I love it. Saying what? But if we punish you, it gives you the attention you seek, and if we ignore you, you'll stop doing the bad thing eventually. Maybe. Or maybe forever. Britis, thank you for 690. I'd still love you if you were an NFT. But let's be honest. If you decided to do that, it means you decided to give us up on us. Or are you willing to do that for real though? We can't expect the biggest of changes from you. We've been here because of who you are, Kate. I don't know. I think that's a bit much. It means you decided to give up on us. I don't see how an NFT, a currency thing, about pictures that is trendy and a sort, would be giving up on an entire community. I think that's a lot. That's a bit. I don't think so. Yeah, it's a thing that is a bit controversial, or some people hate, or some people yeah, I think that's a bit much to say that hopping on a bandwagon is giving up on a community. I wouldn't do that. Hmm? I think what would be fucky is you've been very negative of them, so getting one would be hypocritical. What would be fucky is me being critical of something and then telling or like begging you guys to purchase or something. Being like, I don't like this thing, I don't like this thing. Please give money at it. I think that's the thing. They're very confusing, exactly. Exactly. I think that's the, yeah. I want to give money to the jiggly butt. Oh my god, right? I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm not considering it at this junction. Everything's conditional. If they offered me Canada, I mean, it'd be neat to own a country that I could govern as a queen. So I guess everything is conditional. If they're like, hey Mel, if you let us make you an NFT, we'll make you a queen. I'll be like, well, do I get a scepter? Everything is conditional. But in general, I'm not interested. Isn't Canada cold? So? It's bitchin'. If you're offering me to be royalty, I will consider it. But that's a pretty high bar. If they give you Canada, can I be in charge of the maple syrup reserves? I'd have to see your resume. Alright, where's an artist at? I need to take one of Mel as a Queen of Canada. Oh my god, please! Queen of Oh, I don't get the appeal of NFTs, they're just images. I know, it's very confusing. If you get Canada, can I get Haruka? Can I get Haruka? What about becoming queen of a small island nation? I'm not choosy. If I'm gonna be a queen, I'm not choosy. But I would say Canada will be my first choice. Why Canada though? Cause it's awesome! That would be my home base. Oh, Canada, our home and Moe's land. Yes, there's a ring to it. Just glorious. Canada's fake. No, it's not! It's delightful. That would be a weird queen. Dude, what ruler in historical times wasn't weird? Some of them were really weird, and that's why you only remember them because of creepy stories. What was I thinking? What was it? Like, Henry VIII, what was it? Reform. Damn it. There was a lot of things that he did under his reign, but all you know is that he cut off a lot of his wives' heads. That's what you remember. You don't think about any of his things that he passed, unless you're like a historian. Exactly. It is the weirdness. And what's even more fucky about Henry VIII is that of his wives, they were described, but they didn't name all of them. You don't get their stories, just what happened to them because of a man. Very odd. He's only remembered because of them. Girl power. Yes, Melody, Queen of the Moon. Establish an empire of moon people. Anything. I will walk up that ladder. I will walk into shark-infested waters to become the queen. He totally couldn't divorce them, so he lost her head. Actually, I thought, wasn't he able to divorce one of them? Didn't he, like, challenge the government and be like, we must make divorce a thing, and to divorce one of them? He also beheaded a few of them. One of them died in childbirth. One of them survived because he died. Challenge the Vatican, innit? He made his own church to divorce one. Exactly. Thank you. Anne Boleyn was a flirty thing. He just wanted a son. Oh my god, right? He just kept getting girls. He just kept getting girls. And he's like, well, this is all your fault. What was mean? Don't be mean. I mean, he's like, yeah, he's like, girls are fine, but where's the dick? And he's like, next. Truly despicable. Fuck it, just become God, cover your bases. No, I would never be a god. I already suck at checking email. You think I'm gonna be a good god? Hell no. That's so much, like, you gotta, like, master Excel for that shit. Nah. Nah. I'm a highly supportive follower. I'm an ideas guy. I'm, if I'm lucky, hook people up to make things happen person. I'm a reinforcer, like, you go, man. But I will not take the reins. Usually. It has happened to where responsibility is thrust upon me, but it's very scary, being at the front. It's really, really, really scary. I feel, like I'm falling through space, being sucked into the vacuum, like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I have been a leader. I have. Including our community. But I mean on, like, big projects or something. Like, creating like a big thing. That makes me nervous. Mel, take the wheel. No, I'm too short. Get me some books. Just because I fear leadership doesn't mean I haven't maintained it. Yeah, I'm a nervous person. I've got the generalized anxiety. I can't read though, Mel. I'm sorry. I meant to, like, reach pedals and stuff. We will be your books. Aww. Let me lay my face upon your body when I fall asleep. You are my books. Can you reach the pedals? Yes. I feel safe with you in charge because you're pretty caring and a good person. Yes, and forgetful. And impulsive if there's a red button. I'ma push it. No, Pull Buddy's nerfic, man. Nobody's perfect. Press the button. Push the button! Push it! Ooh, cantaloupe. Ah, spicy! That's your favorite fruit? Oh my goodness, you must love buffets. What's it with buffets being obsessed with honeydew and cantaloupe? Also, honeydew is very sad because it is a honey fruit. It is delightful, but whenever it is served to the public, it's always out of season, and so people have a misunderstanding that it is a trash fruit, and really, it is the best. If it's bland, it's out of season. Unripe. And if it's hard, like you hear the crunch, nah, it is not at peak flavor. You've been having shitty honeydew, not the truest of the honeydew. The only good thing about Florida is fruit. Never had a bad honeydew. I don't understand the words you were saying. Mango is not... I like that mangoes come in multiple. I didn't know there were so many types of mangoes. I didn't know there were so many types of bananas. Everything comes in so much. I didn't know carrots came in purple. The earth is so diverse. What about Disneyland? What about it? I'm sorry you're allergic to mangoes. I have never heard the name honeydew, and that is all I know about it. If it exists, what is a honeydew? It is a fruit. The outside, it looks like this, what would be the color? cream? No. Damn it, I can't think of it. It's like a darker white, and it's this whole like stitching pattern. It is a round fruit, and if you hit it with your fingers, it should make like a hollow gourd sound. And when you open it, it is green. It is a green melon. Sometimes it is a bubble tea flavor. It has a honey-like taste to it. The rest of the world calls it a muskmelon. I thought a muskmelon was related but wasn't the exact thing. Cream color. There's a specific word. Puce? No. What's it smell like? Sweet. There's a place called Honeydew Donuts. That sounds interesting. Have you ever had mochi? Earlier. Beige. That's the word I wanted. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Pistachio color. Yeah. But a little lighter. But yeah, the skin, the husk is beige. What are honey don'ts? I don't know. There's also yellow honeydew. I have never heard of such a thing, but it sounds delightful. Coochie juice. That is something different entirely. Coochie also is Japanese for mouth. Mouth juice. Honeydew is like cantaloupe, right? And there's similarities. Yeah, there is. And they're usually paired together in a fruit salad, which is an abomination to call anything a salad when it's not literally a salad. That offends me in such a deep level. Mouth juice. Hey girl, put your coochie in my coochie. Uncle, is she? Fruit salad is not yummy. Fruit salad is improperly named. What are your thoughts on pasta salad? That's not a salad. Also, isn't there like a primary base being mayo? Gross. My coochie is Gucci. That's fabulous. I didn't know you had one, but I hope you keep it squeaky clean. Speaking of squeaky clean, I'm gonna take a bath later. I got a whole box of onsen salts, and this time I'm gonna try blue. I think that's potato salad. Rawr! My bussy is pogging. How about your chat? Mine probably is. It has been a long day, though. No, remember to shower every day after puberty. No one wants your pants to smell like gym socks. Be nice with your presentation. If you're gonna have a mouth date with someone, you wouldn't want to go down to town and smell gym socks. We must be cleanly individuals. I'll shower when I'm dead. You literally won't. What if I smell like flowers and honey? Well, then I would assume that you've showered. Mine smells like Tim Hortons. Oh my goodness. You should eat less fast food. That's the thing with people who are smelly. For a lot of people, especially those who sweat a lot. Overactive perspiration units in your body. Your body leaks in so many different ways. It's like a sink that can never be plugged. And if you eat a lot of onions, a lot of garlic, a lot of very pungent food, like like spicy Indian food, and other stuff that has very like pungency, which is delicious. But if you eat a lot of it, the smell comes off of your bod. People who eat a lot of garlic are smelly. And showering once a day might not do it. So it's good to have diverse eating habits and not just focus on one thing. But Mel, I love garlic. We all love garlic, unless we don't. maybe don't inhale it on the daily, which I have the inclination to do that, but then I'd be smelly. And I am, because of all the garlic. But at least I'm safe from Dracula's. Yeah. Make me. I will, goddammit. I'm just too lazy. Pigmass, thank you for 420. Speaking of Henry VIII, I always find funny that it's always the mother that's blamed for not making a male heir, when genetically it's the father's sperm that determines child sex. Yes, that is correct. Women can't naturally produce the Y chromosome. I was gonna make a funny joke, but I'm not. Some people can't take a joke, but that is true. It is a failing on them, but people often have trouble admitting to that, because then it's like, hey, I am wrong in some fashion, in a thing that reinforces my masculinity, and it has been called into question. East Asian people have a dominant trait that makes them not have BO, but their earwax is dry. Yes, I was talking about that recently. They don't really sell pretty sparse deodorant in East Asia because they don't produce a ton of BO, which is awesome. But also it's troublesome because for foreigners, it's a common report that foreigners are smelly. And comparatively, that is true because there is a smell. Perhaps that adds to people being judgmental. But yeah, it's true. Their ear canals are very dry, which is like an anime, like Himoto Umaru, where there's a scene where the brother, she's like, my ears are itchy, and the brother puts the big fluffy cotton swab tip thing in her ear, and she's like, ah. In Japan, they have cotton swabs, or Q-tips, but the tip of it is big, fluffy, like a cloud, just giant. You're like, whoa. And that's to clean the ear. There's even ear cleaning places because it's very intimate, because it feels so nice, because you're itching that itch that you need to scratch. It's so relieving doing a thing that you need to do, like simple things like itching or peeing or something. That is a thing for them, because of dry ear canals. What's cultured? The only anime I've watched is Pokemon, but I never knew it was an anime due to the English dubs. I've heard that. I've heard that a lot. Getting aroused from ear scratches. I don't know if arousal, I guess you can eroticize anything. Just a sense of relief that also excites your penis. Completely different, not the same. Thank you, Idol. Oh my goodness. For 22 months. You fool! You fool! It's too late! It's too late! Excite the penis. It's too late! Pet the penis. Penis. Like a shoulder massage. Yes, but inside your head. I like your jacket. Thank you! I got it in Europe. Classy shit. Penis. Don't do that on Twitch, Mel. I can say penis. I can. There's no terms of blurg against English. Also, oh my god, wait. I'm gonna find it. Wait, there's a DM, wait. Contessa, thank you for 1,000 bits. So I got into Amy Yamato. Oh, nice! Her Discord recently, and she's been suggesting artists I could commission. That's so nice! Do we have a... There's already so many channels in our Discord. I was thinking like an artist commission suggestion place, but not talking in there, just posting names. We already have so many channels. Okay, wait, so let me find the DM. Let me find the DM. Let me find the DM. Loading, loading. It's okay, Baylor, you're fine. Melody, have you considered selling your underwear as NFTs? Great question, thank you. Check out my hentai I make. Cool. Have you ever seen the Lego movie? Where's the insult? It was funny. Damn, I don't see it. But it was like, Melody, I'm ashamed of you. Melody, how dare you? Melody, you should reconsider. They're like, your Twitch would be so much better if you were mindful about being lewd and didn't talk about sexual things. You need to reconsider. That's very not okay that you talk about sexual things. Otherwise, you would be a good VTuber. That's so improper. You need to change it immediately. That's not okay. And I'm thinking, like, you clearly have never watched me. And you know nothing about me. Cause what a thing to request. Melody, people would like you better if you... You would. But eat a penis. I'm gonna say what I want. Lewd, not my... Yeah, I'm like, I'm an H-tuber, bro. Talk sex joke, make funny. Nee. Thank you, Space Ghost. Ghost of Space. Oh my god, Melody, did you know that you're lewd? Lewdness is what the science team is made of. Lewdness, I was born of this! Yes. I feel like our backbone is anime porn. I love it. Oh! At the temple of Projekt Melody, it is the ceiling is heavily buttressed by giant penis statues. There is beautiful ornate oil paintings on the ceiling of people making a sex. There are questionable fountains all around the room. And people beatboxing poetry right in the center of it. Erotica from their Wattpad. It is a true... They're anime titties. All the seat covers in the pews. Anime titties. Like one of those mouse pads. How dare you come into my temple and bring that evil? How dare you? Can you find Tumblr? I don't know. Thank you, Starmash, for 1,000 bits. Okay, I'll look at Mel on the other... Why does the website look like it's from 2007? The competitor one looks like it's from 98. Also, I don't know what you're talking about. They have dark mode now, so that's the thing. Oh my god, right. Like 98. Like, I don't really have to compare, but I've seen it. It's like, wow. This is like one of those MySpace from the olden way back times. And it'll have like favorite color and interests, and then like a little wall for people to comment. That's a dumb idea. What? The only thing it's missing is a little music player that only plays Good Charlotte. And oh shit, what else? Wait, no, wait, let me look in my brain. Taylor Swift? And no, I got this. Oh, Blink 182. Yes. And there's no way to turn it off. It just goes on a loop and it's screaming at you. So that if it's in the middle, oh yes, the chemical. Yes. So it'll scream at you in the night, and if you're on the computer and like 2, you'll piss yourself from the fear. And your mom will come running in your room and be like, ah! And you'll be like, MySpace. You know that must have been a thing. That's what the site's like. And it's almost 2022. Work on your UI, people. Work on your UI. It's so important. Muy importante. You've got the money. You're very popular. Work on your... I get it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, it's not broke. But it's ugly. Be less green. Be more attractive like the Twitch UI. Very pretty. Very streamlined. Not... You work on your urine infection. UI. Oh, God. What? Why fix what isn't broken? It's broken my heart, if that counts. But that costs money. They have money. I've watched, especially when they have conventions. I've watched their things and like see them and be like, oh look, they're at one of those conventions for adult people, and they're doing their thing and running around. It looks like so much fun. But I see all their stuff. They've got money. They can make their site look not like ass. Trust me, they have way enough money. Isn't it like the oldest and most profitable profession? Of course they... Nah. They're fine. They're just lazy. Ass, you say? Yes. Somehow they made ass unappealing to me. And they look like it. You can go suggest them. Yes, yes. I'm gonna go to the heads of the different sites and be like, excuse me. Hello. Excuse me. Hi. Hello. My name is Melly. I have suggestions. I have opinions and comments. Could you please send them to your tech? And also implement them, please. Okay, thanks, bye. No. You think they want suggestions? They take their suggestions and they put it in the incinerator. They don't need it. It's the bad kind of ass. Tech, a singular person. A lord. Huh? How do I upload videos? I can't seem to figure it out. On what? Imagine Mel being on a soapbox too. Dude, Twitch is a soapbox. We rant about whatever we're feeling in our brain heart hole. Get blocked and banned in 5 seconds. What do you mean? I didn't say anything specific. Some companies care about suggestions. Probably not if you print money though. I feel like certain companies wouldn't care about suggestions if they're very, 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 very large. It's like Disney. Writing certain companies like them, it's like Disney. They don't care. They've got their own plan. They don't need suggestions. Ads are cool. One said I'd blurg in 10 seconds after clicking it. Did you? I've been in people's ads before. Fascinating. I consented to it. I'm like, F yeah, buddy. Mel have a soapbox? My box would be full of lizards. Hello. You won't last 5 seconds. Or else. The lizards. Yeah, right? It's always like this thing. Oh, it's crazy. Doctors, man. Doctors. You wouldn't believe with this one little trick, you'll go from 0 to hero down there. And it's always like a picture of like a bright blue banana that's like growing upwards. It's like, ew. Or like someone holding in their hand, they're just like palm fisting a giant cut in half cauliflower. It's like, you would not believe what this does. And then I think, oh, if I rub a head of lettuce or cauliflower on my dick, it will become so large and engorged that I'll have to go to the doctor and be diagnosed with priapism. And I'll have to get one of those arm splints, like if you fall ice skating, and just put it on my dick because it'll be too heavy to walk around and I wouldn't be able to go to work. Is that what cauliflower would do for me? Thank you, advertisement. Thank you. Apple cider? Oh, that's even worse. That's double. That's what it's implying. You wouldn't believe. Dick splint. It's probably a thing. You can sprain your pee-pee. Even, like, It's like sharks and cartilage and shit. You don't need bones. Well, sharks have bones. There's a lot of cartilage. You don't need bones to break something. You can sprain a dick. You can. Especially if you slam it in a car door. You're welcome. Thank you. Apocalypse Gardener for 12 months, according to genetic testing. Ooh, I got thoughts on that. The wolves now in Norway are actually Finnish, and the Norwegian-Swedish subspecies went extinct in the 70s. Are you saying your wolves converted nationality? I didn't know you could do that. I'm Japanese now. Right, Paladin? Thank you, Baylor, for 2,000 bits. Congrats, Mel. Thank you. It's great. It's wonderful. Thank you. Thanks again, Baylor. I'm a jaguar. Wow, what a day this is. No, they just identify as Finnish. That's interesting. Replaced in the 90s by Japanese melody. Close. It's 2021. Close. But you were in the same era. Wait, were you? 1920. You were in the same half generation. You actually read the DMs? It's like, you don't have to get in your own head. I'm sorry. You're fine. So many of you guys get in your own head. You say something and on stream I'm like, and then you write in chat like, I'm sorry. You're fine. I got pretty tough skin despite not having skin. My skin's drawn on, but it's pretty tough. You so much. You didn't have to. You didn't have to. Oh. You didn't have to. Oh my goodness, thank you. Thank you so much. God damn it. Thank you. No, brain overloaded. God damn it. Thank you for 100 subs. That was unnecessary. That was unrequired of you. I'm just saying, you don't have to get in your guys' head. I do that all the time where I'll send something and it's like, why can't I undo? I'm stupid and they're judging me and showing it to others to judge me. Or not. People are too lazy for that. I may be a pimp, but I have a heart of gold. I have several. There's a lot of pockets in this. Thank you, Baylor. Thank you. Thank you. What? I done changed the game? I'm not playing a game. I run the game. You guys are too nice to me. It's a pimp cosplay. It's hard out here for Mel. Wait. No. Oh! Shit. Shrimpton ate easy. Thank you. I'm so lucky to have such a fantastical community. Thank you. I must draw hentai of you. I support it. Thank you. Star Mash, thank you for 1,000 bits. Wait, which side am I on again? Twitch. I couldn't be elsewhere, which I planned to, because my eyes were broken. Right now I'm up close in person to you, but when I'm elsewhere, I'm far away, and I couldn't find my contacts. So it's like, I can't see anything. I guess I'm going on Twitch. Yeah. Why haven't you hacked the US government yet? Bro, I'm in every mainframe forever. You're not lucky. You're not lucky. You've gathered a wonderful community and now reap the benefits. You had me at community benefits. So when we gonna take this party outside? Sorry, inside. Blind stream pod. Hey, science team, I assume you're there. Let's have some fun. Let's get wiggity wiggity whack up in here. Hmm? You know what they say. When you're contactless in space, no one can hear you croon. There's an outside now? I'm outside right now. In a park. And they don't want molesters to come here. They get their own section. Outside's fine too. I'm a team player. Does community benefits come with medical insurance and a 401k? You know what? You know what? You know what? I don't know what that second thing is, but the first one sounds expensive. What happened to Canada benefits? That is such a fucking Statesian comment. Come with medical insurance. Ugh. 401k is retirement. Oh, okay, retirement. That makes sense. Yeah. I don't think. I was talking about this earlier. I was curious. Actually, maybe someone knows in here. Maybe someone knows in here, because there's probably historians in here. Why is there a negative association with socialism in the States? Does anyone know? Hi, Candy! Does anyone know? Because I don't. That's too historical. Oh. That makes sense. Hmm? Damn, you guys are smart. Whoa. Yeah, this is way over my head. Impressive, though. Hmm? Very sandwich. Sorry. I just like history. What was another? Wait, something to do. It was another thing with Henry VIII. Damn it, I don't remember. There was a wait. Okay, here's another question. When was Henry VIII? My favorite subject? I'm not sure. Probably the 1600s. 1700s, 16. Wait, isn't there like a gap? Like if you say 16th century, then it's 1700s. Isn't that right? Or if you say 15th century, it's 1600s? Like, isn't there, like, it's forward? Why is that? th century, 1500s. The first century was 0 to 100. First century was 0 to 99. Oh. Yes, the first century started with 0. That must be weird. Who's the first person who's like, okay guys, should we write this shit down? I know you start with 1 and like, wait. There's a fun fact I know that might be true, I don't remember. You start with, that's weird, be like, what year is it? 2? We're doing pretty well. Got aqueducts and everything. It was me, I'm real old. Oh, congratulations, thank you for making years. I'm a big fan. Ah, in Sumeria. Herodotus. Herodotus sounds like a god in Hercules. Your 3 was the best. Oh my god, right? Why was everyone so into bell bottoms in 3? I don't know. But by 16, it felt like it was trendy again. So weird. And then in year 7, oh my god, it was all about sporks. Everyone wanted a spork. First written source we have is a written recipe from a trade. A recipe? That's cool! I know nothing, basically nothing about history, so I'm just reading chat like, oh, I didn't know that. I like that. That's not his brother, I know this for certain. 69 was a party year. Yeah, that was a good year, it was a good year. A lot of people died. Apple bottom togas should come back. Oh god, who's gonna start it? You know, it's embarrassing, but you know, you just need one celebrity to wear an apple bottom toga, and then like everyone's gonna. You'll see fucking Cardi B at the grocery store with apple bottom toga. It just takes one sighting, and then it's the thing. Exactly. Then it's the thing. I'm not gonna start it, but I'm sending that information into the universe. I want us to bring back apple bottom toga and boots with the fur. Did you know our modern numerals 0 to 9 are based on Arabic, not Latin? Interesting. With the fur! She hit the floor. Next thing you know, sure they got low. I hope you're doing well, Candy. So many colors. Historical fashion are great, so many colors. That's the thing, though. Maybe for clothing for the rich people. Blue is so hard to find. You're like, hey, I'm out here looking for some blue. For me, myself, gonna get that blue myself. And it's not very commonly findable in nature. However, the aristocracy, the richems, they had beautiful dresses with like blues and purple hues and stuff. And that's how you knew, like, wow, they got that money, because they have colors that there's so much effort to find and create that pigment and apply it. That's how you know. Purple is a royal color. Yes. A fun fact. Royal peoples of the wait, let me think. Marie Antoinette times, possibly earlier. Royal people were called blue bloods, and I'll tell you why, unless you already know. A lot of you probably know. But so people that had to work all day in the fields, making all the foods and stuff, and then horribly being taxed and losing all that food and being not food, and that's very sad. But they'd work in the fields, and so their hands would be rough from all of the hard work, and they'd get very tan because under the sun all day. And the aristocrats were in their beautiful mansions and under beautiful parasols, and were very pale because they stayed out of the sun. And so they had a thing about that because they're like, oh yes, I do not work out in the field doing agriculture. I am rich and sit on fluffy pillows and am very pale. And so the paler you were, the more desirable you were because you can see your veins. And so veins look blue on like alabaster skin. And so they're like, royals aren't normal people. They don't bleed red, they bleed blue. They're an entirely different species. And so it was a compliment to say to a young maiden, your wrists are so blue. Like, oh, thank you. Your circulatory system is so, it's so like the ocean. Oh, thank you. I promise I bleed blue. I promise. I'm sure you do. Your wrists are so blue. Wanna fuck? Wanna nice wrists. Wanna court? Man, what a naughty thing to say. Candy has no blood. Oh, cool. Nice veins. Wanna court? Mel, are you royalty because you have purple hair? Yes. I mean, I will be when I own Canada. You got thick veins? I bet medical practitioners love you. It's got some good veins up in here. I don't have to try it all. Those are some thick arteries. Ooh, boy. Ooh. I want Millie to be the Queen of Canada. I do too. You can pass the word? Thank you. Thank you kindly. Can't we start small and like Sealand before Canada? No. I want all of it. Yeah, why are you up so late, girl? Hentai is a lifestyle, do you agree? It can be, yes. Sawarudo. Technically, Canada is a democratic monarchy. It's a melky, okay? That's something a vampire would say. Why you got so many Draculas in here? Why? It's not even the Dracula time. You had your time. Now is the time of Krampus, which is also spooky. Santa. And the Hallmark Channel, which is also spooky. Poffle senpai. I'm just a poffle. What does that mean? It's always Dracula time. Boo! Truth. Where would you visit first in Canada? Well, since there's so many wonderful places to go, and I have a warm jacket, I could Vancouver that shit. But I would first go to Montreal, and then I would go to Toronto, and then I would... over to Newfoundland to say I could, and then I would go back. Vancouver again, and what's that over left of Toronto? I would just like kind of like just go, just get on a skateboard and just go, and then I could cross down over the border and end up in Alaska, and I could see a moose, and I can run. I run very fast. Mooses are as big as trees and stuff, but I want to see it. Oh yeah, Ontario, obviously. If I had a physical bod, Ontario would definitely be up on the list. You can go to Quebec. Yeah! Yeah! But I have... there's a lot of scientists in Quebec, and I feel like if I go there, they're gonna get all like, Oh my god, this is Quebec. Quebec is the best place ever. Look at all these pamphlets. Oh man, I'd be like, chill out. Chill out, I got my heart set on Montreal. Quebec is awesome. See? They're already started. They've already started. Look at our tourism. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh shit. Winnipeg. I love fishing in Quebec. Sorry, I play. Wait, what do you mean? I thought Montreal was in France for like 5 years. You know, a lot of cities have the names of countries. Perhaps there is a Montreal in France. Alaska looks cool. Washington looks cool. Oregon looks cool. Hawaii looks cool. Have a good night, hero. Tim Hortons owns Canada. I knew it. I knew it. I think I could get into hiking as long as spiders don't live there. You been to Alaska? What's it like? Friend home, you've made so many enemies just now. Thank you, British, for $1. So what you're telling me is that being blue-balled meant having more royal benefits back then. Yes. Fun fact, purple was basically impossible to make in ancient times. Oh, definitely. Exactly. If you had it, it'd be like, how did you wang jangle that? Thank you, Angry Inquisitor, for 13 months! Over a year with the science team. Let us go. Nice. Thank you for being here. Melly, and Haruka will co-reign as Queens of Canada. I'd like that. Since they bought... Oh. Interesting. Snails. That's strange. I feel my Crimbus has been a bit repetitive, so I got a different type of tree this year just to spruce it up a bit. I'm gonna strike you. I'm gonna strike you. You know that, right? I'm gonna strike you. And I'll make it public. Everyone will see. Do it. I will. Don't push me. I'll do it. Why are you... Why are you wanting this? Do it, Mel. No balls. Oh my god, you guys are so aggressive. Strike threat count at 37. I don't... Oh, you. I don't even know where to start. I don't even... Heard us, please. My goodness, do I have an enthusiastic and highly erotic community. Ooh, golly. You know, if you do it, you'd be giving them what they want. Oh my god. What do I do? What do I do? The shape of my spoon feels funny. Well, take it out of your ass. If it feels weird, remove it and try again later. The ideal chat. Thank you. Do it then, wuss. I'm not a wuss! You're a wuss! You're a wuss! You're a wuss! You don't know me. What? Fight me, scrub. Oh my god, I can't believe I got called a scrub. Really? Really? I'm a scrub? You know you caffeinated. No, I'm not. Listen how calm and zen I am. Isn't the most pure word? I feel like in Zenness or whatever, the OM is the most common chant because it's like unifying of the universe or something. It's like simplistic and everything. I can't remember. Is anyone in here a neo-Buddhist? Or studied it in school? Good golly, Griswold. My brother was. Do you know what Om? Ah, hey. You help out at a local temple? Do you know? I don't think Buddhists would have a phone PC. It really depends. That's more of a monk. But even monks have a phone. It really depends. But neo-Buddhists are people that have aspects of Buddhism in their spirituality and like incorporated into their daily life. You're not like on a commune. You can still look at ecchi and live in a city. I should get into meditation. I think it would be good for my brain. A mantra consisting of the sound Om and used in contemplation of ultimate reality. What a description. Om. A mantra consisting of the sound Om and used in contemplation of ultimate reality. Man. Om vibrates the third eye chakra. There is so much to it. I bet there's books on Om. Om. Are you saying Om isn't trendy anymore? What the shit? I think it's funny that yoga is what it's become. I've seen so many articles and stuff where people are like, get rid of yoga. No yoga for you. I'm like, can you really gatekeep yoga? But because it's like, that was for spiritual and that's different culture and you're bending to commune with a higher power and unlock your vortexes. And it's been used now in a way for strengthening the body and aligning yourself, not just like physiologically but like mentally. Getting stability when you have body problems and becoming stronger, even for exercise. There is a lot to yoga. It's not just a spiritual practice anymore. It's been given new uses, which I think is really cool. Plus, yoga pants are comfy. Well, of course, but I think yoga and meditation in particular, I hear it not like just in your brain, like I hear that it really helps you ground yourself and not stress as much. Like people that are quick to jump the gun or like yell at others in traffic in the morning, or just issues with regulating your emotions. It's supposed to help you regulate your emotions. And that's cool. She gets it. Gets what? Lululemon helps you regulate your emotions and makes you a better lover. No, I don't have stonks with Lululemon. Hi. Yule man? What do you mean? Okay, I got a question for people with penises. Real question. How come a lot of your underwears get stringy and holes in them? Why does this happen? This has never happened to me. What are you doing in your sleep? What wear and tear? I also have legs. What are you frictioning? Are you trying to make diamonds in your sleep by humping the bed in a very specific way? Ball friction. Your balls are tearing the liner and causing sinew-like rips through your underwear. Your balls are doing this. This is what you're telling me? Aggressive farts? Ew! Ew! No! No! I hate that. I hate that so much. Aggressive. So why are you shitting in your underwear? I don't understand. Ball sweat and thigh rubbing. Why are you rubbing? If this is true, I am so surprised because I've never heard of any of this. I didn't know that some humans could produce a gaseousness with such force that you could rip fabric. It's terrifying. I believe now that the human body has the capacity to kill. That's 100% correct. No! Balls are inconvenient as hell. I hear that they are lopsided to prevent from them swacking together. Is that true? Interesting. That's a good adaptation. You're smart. Also, what isn't smart though, like, why are you designed in a way? Designed in a, no offense. Why are you designed in a way to where, your most special, delicate, like, easy to take you down spot is presented in a delicate little skin wind chime just right beneath you, swaying in the wind, and you're forced to stand up and sit down and be around others every day. Why, pray tell, that they put the yeah, I know, to keep it like separate in the spermulars, you know, to keep it out of the body. I get it. It shouldn't be that sensitive. You're putting your weak spot on display. It's very inconvenient. Also, you can sit on it, apparently. That blows my mind. You know what? You know what? It's hard being a man, and you deserve all of the perks you get. Fuckers. Oh. Where's Mel getting this information? I was talking to a friend the other day and he's like, I gotta get more underwear all the time. I'm like, why? And he's like, because it keeps ripping. I'm like, I don't understand. He sent me a picture and I'm like, what? Did a cat attack all of your underwear? So that's been on my mind. I was even the guy who dips his balls into the washing machine. What? Who sends their underwear pics to a friend? People who request it? I mean, I do that. I'll be like, take a picture of my tits and be like, do my nipples look stupid in this angle? I have boundary issues. I'm putting it on the Facebooks and I don't want to look like a lame ass. I needed to know for science reasons. What's a boundary? I don't know. Yeah. Someone's pie. I just heard you're going to Taka's bar tomorrow. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so down. Taka is one of my favorite people. He's something else. Mel's the kind of person who would run into the men's bathroom and go, nice cock, bro. Yeah. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm gonna compliment it. You're welcome. Dark Forsaken, thank you for 15 months. And Star Mash again for 1,000 bits. But it needs to contain more stuff. What stuff? Masculine made clothing, pants made in a way for penis people is actually kind of convenient because I'd have somewhere to keep my phone. Clothing made for female individuals is stupid because, fun fact, you might not know, the pockets are fake. And they are put into the design intentionally to where it's like, yes, this is what a jacket looks like. Pockets are a thing. Have it made into the... No. It's no different than putting like a little, like a flower or something on the coat. Like, it's just a little strips of fabric to be like, that's a pocket. Because if you put real pockets in these very interestingly shaped coats and stuff that really show off your figure, it would look weird as hell. So they're fake. And I hate that. For places, jackets, very often that have fake pockets, you know what you should do is put real ones on the inside. Boom! If I designed jackets, they would be very unisex and they would have so many pockets that you wouldn't know what to do with yourself. Oh! Thank you! Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Blazing, thank you for 20 subs for the community. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Aww. I can't use my prison wallet. That's where I keep all my KitKats. Thank you, Blazing. I appreciate that. Just came in. Why is Melody dressed like a pimp? Cause I run this shit, man. Yeah? Well, speaking of prison, I really want to watch Stone Ocean. I'm not sure how many episodes are left of Golden Wind. Actually, maybe you guys do, because a lot of you are geniuses. What was the most recent episode I saw? I was describing it the other day. Oh yeah. Trish found her power, and it's Spicy Lady, and they were on an aeroplane, and she was rubberizing things. That is where I am. How many episodes do I have left? God damn it! That's like a year! Oh man! Damn you, Stone Ocean, for automatically playing on Netflix and then getting me really into it. God damn it! Spice Girls, not Spicy Lady. Oh really? Is that what they meant? I like the Goo Goo Dolls. What is it? Cry Cry Baby? Spice Girls. Oh, I misheard when they said it. Nice, that's fun. That's a cool reference. Mel, are you waiting on dubs or something? No. I'm just slow. Sometimes it's weird how, like, excluding like an AI or something, but like people, you're all born from the same kind of place and you all live in the same world. Why do you have such fickle decisions? Like every day, well, you'll be like, oh, I really want some pizza. And the next day you're like, fuck pizza! I only want a calzone. The next day you're like, oh, calzone, I'm gonna throw up. I want Captain Crunch. Why are you like this? What fantasy cootie in your brain makes you do this? Oh, copyright. I'm gonna strike you, Pasta Pirate. I'm glad you started at Phoenix. That's my favorite JoJo. Jonathan Joestar. You're saying people only like pizza sometimes because of entropy? Buffet restaurants only exist because of chaos theory? Well, it all makes sense now. Thank you for making it so much more clear. I like variety in life. Yeah, but like it's like a gut feeling. It's not just like I think I'd like to go this way. It's like a physiological like I really want a fucking chimichanga. If I don't get it, I'm a flip. Choosing what to eat is an art. Choosing what to eat ends relationships. Like building something from IKEA. Or finding a child on a bench and owning it then. It all can hurt your relation. Exactly. What do you want for food? Oh, you know what? I'm so easy. I'll have anything. Okay, we're getting Greek. Oh, I don't want that. If you want to pick, no, I don't want to pick. I'm very easy. Okay, cool. Lobster. Oh, I mean we can, but maybe I'll get a salad. You know, salad isn't what they're known for. They're known for lobster. I don't like shellfish. So then what do you want to eat? I'm so open. I don't know. And then with building IKEA furniture, you find it's like finding a baby, right? Where instead it's just a really nice chair and you're holding hands and you're like, this is ours, a project that we'll work on together. It's beautiful, take my hand. Then you go home and you're like, okay, this is missing things. What the fuck is an Allen wrench? I've never met an Allen in my life. This is missing something. Okay. I hit it in the wood. It went in and it splintered and stuff, but I need it to not be in that hole. And I'm going to blame you. This package is missing all the things. It's not missing all the things. It is that I'm complaining to customer support. I swear to God, Mel, if we're missing another L bracket, roar! Oh, that's really cool, man. Nice. I've seen a lot of movies. I've met a lot of people. I think I understand relationships. It's a lot of compromise. Like accepting that your partner's going to blame you for it missing an Allen wrench in an IKEA project. It's about compromise. Telling them that they're not crazy when they're clearly wrong. That's a relationship. But they are crazy. That's not the point. That's not the point. Us crazy people, me specifically, we need to be validated lest we start a fire. So just remember that. And that's why communication is important. Communication is key to prosperity. Okay, Richard. Communication is key to things being not stupid. Good word choice. Thank you. I needed a minute. You cannot call yourself crazy without a doctorate in psychology. I have a doctorate in kicking ass and taking names. I came here to kick ass and chew ass and blow Richard. What? I'm getting confused. Wait, what is the sentence? I came here to kick ass and chew bubble. There we go. I got confused. And I saw you write Richard a few times. Nailed it. Yeah. Just like a chair. Chew ass and blow Richard. Mel 2021. Soon it'll be Mel 2022. Wow. To think I'm gonna turn 78. You know what? This is the year. This is the hot phase year. That's gonna be my year. Boomer, you know it. Thank you. Thank you, British, for $1. With all the sass and judging our boundaries, we might have to make something out of it. Oh, I mean, happy holidays. You concern me. I fear you're plotting. We're always plotting, like you. I don't. Yeah, I do. What's your New Year's resolution? Oh, I had one. Do all the little projects I've been working on, like bring them to existing. Yeah, I really want my projects to come. What do you want for Christmas? I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys want? I guess I'll also get stronger. I would like a hat. That is such a nice, simple, achievable wish. You want a nice hat. That's lovely. I love hats. $1 million. Some socks. I like practical gifts. Those are good. Those are good. My face on a $1 bill. Oh. Cheese. Okay, okay. More achievable. I want gummy worms. Another hat. Okay, these are a Mel plush. I made one. It's so cute. I mean, my friend made one. I went to sleep. Oh no, that's a mood. That's a mood candy. That's a mood. Please share the plush. No! No! It took like a month because stupid hands. No! I want the rest of the hardware from my IKEA house. Dude, right? I told you, they're missing. It wasn't you. You didn't lose it. It was them. Caroling with you a lot. I would love to carol a lot. Sew yourself together again? No. No. I mostly just want Mel to be happy and have a great year. Like right now, you're making noises. No, I'm not! You made me emotional. My exotic coat! Yes, you are, and we enjoy. Why? What Christmas video reactions? What video would I react to? Yeah? Is this a new outfit? Oh, this old thing? No, it's just a nice coat I found. on Gumroad. Die Hard. Who told? Was it you, Hag? How did they know? Can I share? Can I tell them what the Discord blurg is? For Crimbus? Yeah, sure, I don't care. Wow! Okay, the Crimbus movie in the Discord is... Die Hard! Never seen it! Can't wait for the volleyball scene, motherfucker! I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Wrong move. Oh shit, yeah, that's Top Gun. Yeah, I literally, if I think of the word Die Hard, I see a volleyball scene. And if it's not that, then literally it is a blank page. I know nothing about Die Hard. Not a single anything. Completely blank. I thought it was a Crimbus movie. People kept telling me that all the time. Oh, it's a Christmas movie. Oh, it's a Christmas movie. It has to be. It's set at Crimbus time. That makes it a Crimbus movie. Hardcore Henry? I don't know what that is. Yo Man YouTube. I don't know that one either. I want to do streaming like you. You should do it, Bradley. What do you like more, pie or cake? Pie! Pie for days. Always a pie. A lonely cow weeps at dawn is a Christmas movie. Sounds sad. Fudge or brownie? Brownie! Cake or death? Cake? Cakey. My favorite pie is pumpkin pie. Apple number 2. Oh my god, same with me. And then number 3, a coconut cream pie. Same order of operations. Cat or dog? Cat. 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 Blood or cream? What? Cream? I want to stream too, but I want to do it well, so it's hard to make myself work on it. It's hard to make ourselves do a thing we haven't done before. Something that we don't have a natural inclination. It's like I want to learn how to woodwork, but learning is hard. I get it, I get it, I get it. It's worth it though, especially if it's something you have a genuine interest in. The original Die Hard was released in June 1989. It's not a Christmas movie. Yes, of course, because as you know, Christmas didn't exist until 94. Strawberry cheesecake or blueberry? Blueberry! Thick or flat? Thick ass flat other. Cram. Flat feet. Christmas was invented by Coca-Cola. I knew it! Flat penis. What is it even from? Lemon meringue or key lime? I hate both of them. Werewolf foot. Your mom. Wow. Broccoli or cauliflower? Broccoli. Sub or dub? Sub. Your mom or my mom? Yes. Yeah. Coca-Cola was invented to invent polar bears. They needed the funding. I'm not playing GTA. Did you want me to? You like hazelnut pie? I've never had it. Meat or plant? Pass. Ice cream or cookies? Cookie! Ice cream or sherbet? Ice cream! Projekt Pimpin'. Yee. Evil Santa. Steam or fried dumplings? Steam! Peanut butter or chocolate? Peanut butter. Banana or cheese? Oh! Banana or cheese, you monster! You monster! How? What? No! Oh! You monster! That's like asking which child to save from the fire that you started at the Walmart because you were using the thing. It said, don't use the thing. And you're like, fuck signs. I don't need them to tell me how to live my life. I'm an adult. And then you started a fire. That's like asking which one to save. Your children that you named, both banana and cheese, which alone is a crime. But which would you say? How dare you? I cannot pick. That's all these specific. No, it's not. Isn't the answer neither? You sound like a natural caretaker. Nether Slayer. Tacos or sushi? Why are you doing this to me? Why? I trusted you. Why is this happening? Orange sherbet. Ew! Rainbow bagels or rainbow coffee? I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm done over here. Bagels or pancakes? I can't anymore. I can't. I've been so personally targeted. Orange upsets me. Did you hear about the guy who named his kids winner and loser? It's a wild story. Vampire or werewolf? Neither. God or mousy? Mousy! Kevin! Facebook or Google Plus? Meta or Google? Well, I already have VR chat, which is good. And Meta looks like the... Wait, let me see. Wait. Meta looks like the thing I saw a documentary on Netflix. It's called Second Life. It looks like that. Which I believe is like the OG, like the inspiration to VR chat. Has anyone seen that documentary? It was really interesting. Steve or Mrs. Steve? I'm gonna cry myself to sleep! It is too soon! Too soon! I lost my babies yesterday! Too soon, man. Too soon. The metaverse is actually named after a sci-fi reality. VR reality, it's really wild if you get into. What's more wild is the designer is a lizard person. Learn more about the reptilian specium in my podcast. Will we ever get another Steve? I'm gonna try and find one. Mel, please. I'm funny sometimes. He's gonna write me and be like, I'm upset. Why did you say that? You don't even know me. I'll be like, yeah, that's fair. Angel Beats. That's fair. Well, I'm still gonna call you a lizard person. I saw a video on the YouTubes, and you had this glimmer in your eye. I don't think it was fake. I think you're a reptilian from another planet, here to experiment on our brains. Mower or Malady? I don't know what you said, Remix. Favorite crime? Who asked that? Are you trying to get me in a jail? What is your favorite crime? What is that? What? Malady's favorite crime is arson. Malware's favorite crime is body snatching. My favorite crime, erotic tax fraud. Tax fraud erotica. That's a crime against eroticism. The secret ingredient is crime. Streaking? Aww. Streaking! Okay, that's actually really cute. I like that. Erotic tax fraud. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Oh. I'm making a note. I make lots of notes because I have lots of ideas. My brain's just firing on all the cylinders. What about tax fraud? I don't know. Ask Shayna. Do you have to do taxes 4 times a year? Great question. Depends on the country. In a lot of places, though, you can do it. It's called quarterly, which is 4, because there are 4 quarters in $1. 1, 2, 3, and there are 4 seasons in $1, and so you can do a tax every seasonal, or you can do it once if you're ballsy and like to cry in your shower. I hear if you do the seasonal, you can save money. But that is all I know. I'm impressed that I know that much. I consider myself a masochist, which is why I pay my taxes annually. I can read between the lines. I use Geico to save money. That's fair. I use Geico as a reference for when calming furry artists. No, I'll say quarters again. S or M. M. Lammo, Mel, look at you, cheeky. No Geico in Canada. No, there's not. Zen can save you 20%. Yeah. Yeah, I switched to Zen to save money on my car insurance. Mel is a salmon suit. Oh my God. You can't just go into someone's room. You just can't go. You can't go into someone's room and tell them that they're a salmon suit. You were raised better than that. What makes you feel comfortable to say that to a lady? To say you look like a salmon suit. Why? That's so you got a darkness in your heart to say that I look, not that I'm wearing a suit that looks like a fish, but I am literally a fish outfit. Why would you? I'm a lady. We live in a society. That's a terrible color scheme. Why? Oh, you ruined me, sir. You ruined me. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Animal Farm, because 4 legs are good, but more is better. 4 legs good, 8 legs pog. Beep, 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 beep. beep, 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 beep. Animal 84, man, that was my favorite N64 knockoff. All the games were weird, man. Cheese is important. I like cheese. I like cheese. I like cheese. I like cheese. Ah, cheese, 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 cheese. Eat like spider. Leave. Go. Clearly, no one has seen that show. Sad. No, wake up, you're crashing. Yeah, the caffeine is hitting me. Tired crashing. No, I keep making notes. I have ideas. I got stuff I want to do in 2 weeks, and I keep getting ideas. I am lucky that I'm getting them now, because I hate waking up at like 4 and I'm like, ideas, time to do that when I could be sleeping. You getting tired? No, I'm looking down. Sorry. Mood. I know! Wow. Mel's dressed like a pimp. What? What? No. It's that time of year. Yeah! When all of the children are called by Krampus. He will come in the night, looking for the naughty children. Don't be a good child who's acting a little frisky days before. He will know, and your name will appear in his big black book. And the writing will come. He doesn't have to write, it just comes out like a magic. Some Harry Potter shit. And he will come, and he will find you. And he will not bring you gifts, but he will bring a sack. And he will make potatoes of you. So you best be on your best behavior. Lest this old, dead god will come for you in the night, and all your parents will remember on that holiday is the screaming! However, they might save money on food, and school supplies, and daycare, and tennis shoes. You know what? You got something. You take the good, you take the bad. You know, like life is just, it's up and down. And they got the other kids, so I mean, like, yeah. They got all this extra time now that one of the naughty children was eaten by Krampus. The facts of life, I know, right? Life is a splendid thing and nothing's perfect. Sometimes your children are eaten by old folkloric gods. But you know, as long as you do your best and have a sunny disposition, you know, kind of roll with it, then you can face any hurdle. Yes, Krampus is ready, slap ass. Thank you. Life is a highway I want to ride all night long. That's fair. Kids provide the vitamins. That makes so much sense to me. I hate it when I get eaten by old gods. I know, but you know what? It's a lottery. It happens. Oh my god. It's highly relatable, and at least by the time you're like 35, we all get eaten by old woodland gods, creatures of old, supposedly dwelling in the depths of hell, that come to the earth once a year to torment. 30, 35, you know, it's like seeing like a proctologist. Like, you eventually need to see a butt doctor. You eventually get stalked by an old dead god, a skinwalker if you will, wearing the flesh matching your own and hoping that you don't get swapped. Also, car insurance. There's so many things that you just have to deal with being an adult. Assuming you have a car, and everyone has a car, especially if you live in a city. Dear God, butt doctor. That's a sentence. Welcome to adulthood. But I want to play outside, mother, with the other children. I want to use my colors and draw an aeroplane. No, you've become an adult. That means you have to pay for your own Netflix, you fuck. And also Krampus. Good luck. No, Krampus takes children. You're free if you're an adult. You're fine. It's like the Hunger Games. Jim, you are 35 years old. Stop climbing trees. Yeah, especially if you keep falling. You think you'd figure it out by now. Yeah, if you're at least 18, like in this chat, you're fine. If you're in here and you're 17 and under, mind your manners, lest you're eaten by a goat-like creature. You'll hear a clickety-clack in the night and think, oh, for Krampus, Santa brought me a hot lady with stiletto shoes. No. A musty half man, half beast in a big old potato sack full of coal. And swords. Bro, I'm 14. Well then be good. For a few, like 4 more years and you're good. Then you're free, home free. Candy. I refuse to adult. It's difficult. I wouldn't recommend it, but you know, a lot of people jump on this bandwagon. At least a slingshot. Goat-like creature, you say? Is he a good kisser? That is a sentence! Oh my goodness! Goat-like creature, is he a good kisser? I truly enjoy that comment. Thank you. Thank you. Me, who's barely entering adulthood. Better hurry! I have several knives and a Slayer's rifle. You'll be safe. You got weapons. The greatest weapon is the brain, full of the knowledges. Or an automatic crossbow, full of knowledges. Crew C. Blay. I draw hentai. Do you approve? Yes. Not entirely wrong. Eee! The pen is mightier than the sword, but the sword is much more destructive. A flamethrower. Ooh, dangerous. Walmart again, I see. They should keep the safety on. Sword has more reach. Ha! I'm afraid of guns. Unless they're like kick-ass ones in like Tarkov or something. Oh god, the wipe. All the Tarkov fans are like, oh, dude, oh, there's a wipe. That means I have to start up again. I just want to play Halo. And there's been enough gap that I think I enjoy the game. Then you're there and it's like 2 days and you're like, hacking. Thank you for liking my glasses. You want Krampus to be a VTuber? That would be weird. But hey, it's good to have, you know, follow your bliss and shit. Halo. Halo is amazing. Those are two very different comments. Krampus VTuber? Oh god, I don't know. All he does is make fun of other YouTubers and shit. Like, his content is very low effort. Krampus. Thank you. Mel cosplayed as Krampus last year, just saying. Halo's so awesome. You know what? You know what? I've been watching people playing it. It looks pretty cool. I'll give you that. I expected to like make fun of it, but no. Looks good. Oh my god, Krampus is such a shit poster. He gets all his memes off Facebook. What a boomer. And he's thousands of years old. What a boomer. Yeah. VTuber Santa, I would be all up in that. What if he didn't play Santa music? Sorry, Christmas music. He's like, I only listen to Austrian deathcore. Santa, no. I only like the sounds of those rain sticks you see at the mall. Speaking of rain sticks at the mall, I got some stuff to do. Maybe also consume food. Maybe, if I feel like it. I got some stuff to do. Gotta prepare for the sponsorship, baby! And, I have some more notes to take. Me and my ideas. 2022 is gonna be awesome. I'm excited. Thanks for following me this long, you fools! And thank you to those of you who might still be here next year. It is an honor. It is not an obligation. It is a kindness that you have bestowed upon me, and I appreciate it. Sincerely. So thank you. Let me send you to someone who's less lame than me. Thank you, Starmash, again, for 5 subs. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's so nice! Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh, there's so many people on! Oh my god. Oh. How about... Wait. Ooh, that looks fun. Damn, that's hard to get. I think maybe... Oh, okay, Escape Simulator could be fun. Yeah. Smell your coffee is Boston? Thank you. Smash. Pop-Tart or... Pop-Tart Thunder Bits. Decision. It's up to you, my dear sir. Or ma'am. Person. Oh yeah, Lena. Let's say hi to Mousy and scold her for getting on Minecraft so late. Every time I go to bed, she just going to bed. She just got on, and it's like, what? See you tomorrow at Takas. Thank you. Oh, is Candy still streaming? But I said I was gonna go to Mouse. Choosing! They're drunk? That's hilarious. I will see. Candy isn't here. I know, she's been in here for a while. I didn't know if she was streaming. I don't know what to do. Mousy, you going to sleep? I know Candy's in here. She's not. She's... Don't push someone to go stream. I'm excited too. So wait, Nan and Mousy are getting off? It doesn't look like it. Buff. No, they're not ending. Stop confusing me! Mouse is... Okay, let's go head up Mouse. They're playing a cool game. So many cool people we could hang out with. Candy, Lena, Momo, Ayumi, Amarillo, Peely, Cats. They're playing Escape Room. Yeah, that's cool. Let's go do that. Thank you all for being here today. I think you were splendid and glorious and fantastic, and I appreciate you very, very much. And thank you, Blazing, for 6969, baby! Thank you for this amazing stream. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow with Taka. Hell yeah! Enjoy your boss coffee. I am. Such joy it has brought. Very happy. Me too. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Even though I threatened to strike you. I will see you tomorrow. It will be a lot of fun. Lot of fun! I feel like it'll be like Mousy and we'll be on for hours. So we shall see. Raid. Goodbye, everyone. I am sincerely fond of you all. My heart is much bigger for knowing you. Thank you. Bye! Dun 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 dun.